Start recording. Let's get into this. Blood shall be spilled. Vengeance shall be had.
Derek, where are you?
It's far off in the distance narrating this as what happened last week. Hope's mother died. And you are all out for revenge.
And Raybar killed her.
No.
Technically.
No.
I ran the numbers, you definitely did.
You have all gathered your resources. Ulfgar is currently away gathering information, and he has the information for you. You see the 10th sin... Sorry, the 8th... Yeah, the 10th sin casino. Oh boy, that's music in half. Yeah.
I need to turn it down, actually.
The 10th Sin Casino is not the location where the Rakshasa went to. While it is connected to the Red Claws somewhere, somehow, in fact, you see the leaders of the 10th Sin Casino going out and in secret and going to a certain old theater. This theater was shut down once upon a time because it was the site for ritualistic executions. Back when Heavenside was policing, making sure that the Devil's Side didn't actually do anything like religious executions. And it seemed that this place is the lair of the Rakshasa. And you are all a little bit of ways, but ready to waylay it, and you have the rest of your short rest to do as you wish. The assault is up to you.
I would like to cast Commit Murder.
Do you have enough spell slots for that?
I have all of my spell slots, technically.
Do you have the 10th spell slot for cast Murder?
If I give up my soul, I do.
Oh, well then, yeah.
12 spell slot. Those are handy.
Hope turns to the rest of the view. Are we done prepping that?
Not yet. I have a couple more adjustments. I have a few more adjustments I have to make. 1 second. I go off and get whatever just flew off my
I
rifle.
understand you are pissed and you have every right to be, but you shouldn't take it out on us. You'd be dead right now if it weren't for us holding you back.
I know. I just want to see this done.
Take a deep breath.
Got the piece. Got the piece. Okay. Right now it goes like this and...
What's the plan? We already know that we're in over our heads a bit, so what's the plan?
When are we not in over our heads?
Wasn't Ulfgar also going and getting backup from Angel's side?
DM, was that what Ulfgar was doing?
He was getting backup from Angel's side, because, I mean, there are no fighters left in Angel's side. He's trying to find the ones that could, and along with maybe the fragments of the Adventurers Guild that remain, things like that.
And the storytellers?
He's also looking for them as well. Basically, making sure that even if you kill a high-ranking member of the town or the Rakshasa itself, that the gang won't fall down on you guys and kill you all. It's just going to be you versus him. As much as he can.
Taking care of crowd control, and we're on DPS. Got it.
We're on execution duty. He's trying to make sure that we don't get fucked afterward, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So I think what I've done with this can make. I think what I've done to my rifle now. I went out and the guy said, put this on it. It works. I don't know what. Is that a missing? Doesn't matter. But there's still a question. I think I can do that thing again once.
What
Protection?
thing?
The protection? I think I can do it again once. Took a bit out of me the first time. It was weird. But I think I can protect somebody else. We should know
Good
who we
Val.
want to do that to first. Yes. I was thinking Fel as well. But I want to
Fala's
sure
likely
that-
going to be the one trying to put a shield between the rest of us. I'm going to drive my dagger through its throat if I can.
And that's why I had a thought of you, because, well, I mean, elbow. That's why.
Val would actually nod there and point at Hope. He'll be target.
Right, that's what I was thinking as well. Either he or, silly enough, I will be targeted for our ancestry, I guess. They don't seem to like us.
Oh,
But I'm willing to just, I mean, it's gonna go on you, but you have to be near me when the fight starts. And it doesn't last the entire fight. It shouldn't. It should. I don't know. We should protect-
Warden will walk over to Raybar and just give his firearm a sturdy flick.
Couple you hear, twing! No, motherfucker! What was that? Why? Why? Go out, find a piece, start preparing. You know, it's a
I-
delicate piece of machinery.
Why use that when you can use that bow on your back?
The bow is a backup for the backup for the backup. I don't like it. I'm not strong enough to pull the string back.
She'll just cock an eyebrow at him.
What? You're the bow person? I thought I was the gun person. You're the bow person. Why are we trying to
You're
switch
not
roles?
strong enough, and I can pull it back.
Don't want to talk about it. I click.
look, I'd rather he use what he's comfortable with because it's going to net us a positive result in the end.
I'm
Plus,
just
I
trying to
can
bring a little bit of levity to the situation. Please don't.
Plus, I think that I fixed the exploding issue that we saw at the arena.
I doubt it.
Now, if I bring it back, like you saw, as I pulled the bolt all the way back. I mean, I think I fixed it. I'm not sure. Only one way to find out, though, and it'll be fun. You know that no matter what, no matter what the plan is, no matter what happens, nothing will be in vain, right?
GM question. I
Go ahead.
forget. Did we get the information that a Rakshasa dealing with magic is good or bad? I forget.
Yeah, what do we have for information on the actual Rakshasa?
Basically, you would have textbook knowledge of what Rakshasas used to be able to do. But now that they're cut off from their plane of existence and have had to be inventive about their means of power, you are not sure.
But we have the general idea of what it used to be able to do.
Yes.
Okay.
And typically there's only so much a fiend can change.
So, I would know that using my spells against it is rather pointless.
Perhaps.
At least based on what it used to be able to.
Based on what it used to be at its full strength, yeah.
Noted. I'm still going to try something, so while everyone else takes their short rest, I'm going to enchant my arrow for hallucinatory terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I'm done, I'll just kind of slip it back into the sheath, kind of sticking out on top of all of the poison ones.
I can likely hit him once with something hard. But I'd like to retain the rest of my power should we find what's left of her and see if we can bring her back to the land of the living if she's gone. You see, I'll kind of just shrink kind of hard at that thought.
Well, let's not think about that right now. First, we have beasts to kill, and still no plan to do it. I mean, we've done a lot with no plan in the past. I know
We're
I
looking
have.
for a formation or a proper plan because we don't have enough information to make one.
You're right.
We have a theater and we can't get inside without tipping it off. And I'm not going to go in there alone.
You won't.
Never have to go in there alone.
I don't think that we have stealth as an option in this one.
If it knows where we were, it knows it has to be watching us. And
It probably knows we're coming. I think stealth is at the window.
right. Loud and proud.
It's not exactly your style, Warden, but I think it's the only option we have.
I can fight dirty if I need to.
Fair enough. Val, you should take front. Your shield is going to hopefully help us.
I'll take rear.
Raybar, I'll take middle. I need to be as close to you all as possible. I need to keep you all alive. I'm not planning on losing anyone else.
What order did we go to, GM?
I got you.
Well, you know I will do everything I can to cover your guys' backs and hopefully cut through whatever's in front of us.
Just stand sure with that rifle of yours, and try not to let it explode. Or if it does, explode it near its head. Both are preferable. But should we have the option, I want to be the one to send it back to the hells.
Don't worry. I'll leave that joy for you.
As you all, loud and proud, approach the giant theater, painted red, as if it knew upon construction what evil deeds it would be housed in. You don't see anybody in the nearby blocks. Some ominous presence has made it so nobody is willing to step foot in this area. And as you approach, you feel a rumbling in the ground.
I was just going to be ready with his weapon and his shield and just keep on walking forward, ready to bash whatever gets within range with the shield and immediately follow up with a shotgun blast. He's not interested in any sort of peaceful negotiations.
Yeah, I'm keeping eyes peeled. I'm watching the areas that the rest of the team are.
Yeah, and as you approach, you realize it isn't rumbling, but something purring.
Oh god, lair actions.
And as you enter, you see several knights in each of the corners awaiting, as if guarding the stairway. And as you look at them, you realize, as lifelike as they are in fact stone.
Do they move in any way, shape, or form?
They do not. Not even breathing.
Val glances back at the party. Test as he levels the shotgun at one of the knights.
Hold on.
Upon closer inspection, you do see that there are many claw marks on a couple of them. Kind of something that was passing clawed it, like when you pass by a fence with a stick.
I'm gonna use my knowledge back from Kobulk and see if these are either going to come alive at any point or if they're just inert stone objects, because Hope is not as suspicious of just about everything right now.
I'm gonna roll Arcana, I guess.
Yes,
Just,
roll Arcana.
I just realized I don't have roll 20 open. Shit.
Are you doing the same thing?
I was just gonna roll and see. If
Yeah,
I'm
you're a bit early on that roll.
I think they are cursed by the
Awesome.
Rakshasa. Rakshasa.
do you want me to roll investigation, arcana?
Either investigation or arcana.
Gotcha. One moment. And I will roll that.
I don't think that one through.
I'll go arcana.
Okay. I mean, it's more of if they were alive, they would probably come to life by now. That's a D4 for you. Where's my dice? Where's my dice?
While they're doing this, everything. Whichever one Kyle has his rifle,
Okay.
his shotgun leveled on, I'm leveling my rifle.
And Warden, it seems like you could not find any arcane markings at all. And it's more than likely these were petrified people.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring with the scratch mark.
Mhm.
So,
Good old natural
Scott, can
one.
you do me a slight favor?
Yes.
Turn down the ambience just a touch. It's a little overpowering for the rest of the Discord call.
The
you
Fred
can
boat.
do it.
We can turn down Fredboat ourselves.
Oh, we can?
Yeah, you right click
you
Fred
right-click
boat,
on it.
and it's there.
Just like you do with any other person in Discord.
Just like I do with.
Oh, no. I meant the ambience in Tailspire.
Ah, I forgot that.
Oh,
That's a
I can't
thing.
hear it at all. So,
Yeah, no, I can't hear it either, but I might have it turned off.
Music silence, ambient.
You don't have to turn it off, but just lower it because it's a little overpowering.
Okay.
you should be able to change that yourself.
In settings,
I'd have
yeah.
to exit the board and.
No, you can change the master value in the game settings.
Oh,
You
ambient.
just go up.
I was changing music. Okay, apply.
Oh, yes, I can. Okay, never mind. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Okay. Now,
Dick.
as you see these people are perpetually trapped in their watch, what would you like to do?
Is this actually a space that I'm in right now? Can I get behind them easily?
You can get behind them, yeah.
I'd like to climb up the side of the stairs, just so I'm
Okay.
not actually walking up the actual
Fair enough.
staircase.
Val was about to take the stairs, but on seeing Warden do that, he is going to follow suit, using his claws to climb up.
Hope we'll do the same.
Yeah, I'll do
You
it.
might need help.
You all hear
I'll
a
do this.
chuckle from that same rumbling.
I give Hope a boost up to the top.
Yep. Val's going to remain in place, the leeching as of.
Yeah, I'll reach up and grab Fallon's arm. And pull up.
Easy enough.
Scott, you chose a wonderful filter for this, by the way.
Oh yeah.
For the ambience, that was
Yeah, it's
really,
really-
I'm really here for it. I'm really here for it.
The red.
Val, lead the way. Please.
Where did
Sorry, finding the cut box a little bit.
Oh, right. Taco Cup Box. That's kind of helpful.
The door opens without your biting, and more stone figures.
Val stops at the doorway to check, see if there's anything out of place.
Nope.
It's safe to say that he knows we're here. Let's just get moving.
I feel like we might likely need to fight our way out of here.
Oh, no doubt.
Definitely feels like it, but so I thought that's what Heavenside was here for, right? Right.
I don't know if they're going to be able to handle all of this.
Well, with our help, they should. Once we get out
Unless-
of here.
Unless these guards realize what we're here to do, in which case they aid us, but I don't.
This one at the very end, you see his arm has cracked off and fallen to the ground, and you see the stone arteries and bones.
They don't seem like they're having a pleasant time, now do they?
No, they don't. I think it's important to watch for anything that might turn us to stone.
Yeah,
But I don't-
want to
I
be
don't-
stone.
They all had claw marks on them, right?
Some of them, the ones by the walkway, but yeah.
I was saying that in character.
Most of them, but not all of them.
Definitely not get caught. Doesn't sound pleasant. Is the theater actually this big?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Welcome. Are you ready for the show?
No?
Hope just starts spinning his ephemeral dagger in his hands.
Very much like to get what I came here for and go home.
That would be the child or the which
Both?
one?
That would be both.
The soul. Yes, that's what you're here for.
The child too. Don't forget the child. You mentioned the child. I'm here for both.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see what's on the stage, correct?
No, I'm staring at a pillar.
Come
Galler loves you.
closer. Front row and center.
There's actually something on it. We still can't see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I fell down. Where did I go? Where am I?
Gone forever into the void.
I am literally just gone.
You should
Hold
be
on,
here.
I'm trying.
Like, I clicked on my token, and it... There I am. I'm back.
So we're just gonna get rid of some of these so you can actually see.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Oh god. Hold on, pizza's here. Oh,
Just so you can see.
You know, we joked about Hope having to watch his mother die twice.
You,
I didn't think we'd actually have it play out.
you understand how I have the ability to change save, correct? Well, I can change others as well, including your child, into the prey that she is, and me into the hunter. One of these is me, and one of these is her. Feel free to choose.
Spell magic. I wish. No.
You can have the time you wish, but I like to play with my prey before devouring them. So, to amuse me, choose.
Hope pulls out a small book, familiar to most of you, and he writes a message to Rosebud.
And you receive a message before you're finished. So, you're messaging her. I understand how this works, but you see, and he keeps messaging you, when you are interrupted, you cannot hear the reply, and the reply is not received.
Good thing I don't need to hear the reply then. And he smiles. Because the reply is written on his book. Not into his mind.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I'm just sending message to one of them. I have message. Might as well use it. As long as it's within
Okay.
120 feet.
And I will continue writing to Rosebud.
Yeah, I'm
You
with
probably see me. I need you to look up at me.
With that, you see the owl look up at you. Well, that's one part of the puzzle. But which one am I? And also, be careful.
While he's
Look
talking, I want
closer.
to message all of the other ones.
As they do, though, Fal's actually going to shake his head, lean over, tap Warren on the shoulder and point, and I'm going to message Warren real quick.
Okay. And as the rest of you are looking closer, you see that the prey animals have a collar that glows with an arcane energy that is attached to the carnivores behind them, the monsters.
I like how owls are considered prey in D&D.
This, yeah, burrowing owl, yeah.
Oh, fair. Yeah, fair.
Stupid owls that don't fly.
Hey, burrowing owls are adorable.
They're
okay?
adorable, but they should fly.
Glad to see that you and I are on the same page.
I love owls, though, to be honest. So, what's the plan?
You're the snake.
I
Essentially be the scorpion.
will ready my bow.
Also, Hope, make a perception check for me.
Of course.
If I've made my decision, can I just go ahead and get this over with then?
16.
16.
You were looking at the prey, but you also noticed that when you said look up, the monsters did as well.
Warden. You ready your bow? You said.
I have gotten my bow ready, yes.
Fal's also perched at the ledge. He doesn't have as much range, but he's ready to pretty much drop down using his claws to slide the way down safely
Rifle
in
at the
order to
ready.
engage.
And then you hear from the back, careful, you might not want to take action before you think this through. And looking behind, you see the three leaders of the 10th Sin Casino, the three tieflings.
He's asked me to choose. I've made my choice. Why are
Okay.
you standing in my way?
Now we're just here to watch, so and witness.
So you are just as worthless and Hope will bite his tongue partway through that sentence.
Audience members to the show.
I'm angry.
And
Valerie-
as he says that, they sit down.
Fal agrees with me. Do you trust me, Hope?
You are you are the only person I can trust at this point. Do what you need to, but don't hurt the hand.
I am going to draw my bow and fire an arrow at the cat.
At the cat. Upon
That's
doing
right, I was
so,
the same. Like, I was taking aim to get ready to fire whenever they fired. So
okay, roll initiative. This is your quote-unquote surprise round, so
Fal's having none of it.
did it not roll for me? Did not roll.
oh yeah, your tokens aren't. I'll add them.
Wow. Wow, Foul beat me in initiative. God damn.
Yep.
You have a +5 in Dex, right? You got
Yep.
something? Yeah, I have
So I'm not
two
gonna
in
comment on what I saw, but that was spooky.
One of the minions.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume you want me to go ahead and roll.
Well, it would be in order, so it would be Foul and then me and then Hope and then you.
Well, Fal can't hit him.
Right.
I mean, it'd be fire the arrow, then everyone starts moving. So
Yeah, especially since you don't know which one I've chosen.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Fal does.
Fal does.
There we go. Now we got it. So, remind me who is first. Foul.
But we're setting it all up with the arrow, so that way we know what's happening. Because
Okay, Foul, then
me, I would be next. Raybar.
Raybar. Then
Man, great initiative.
We're starting with the bottom of the initiative order.
Next is Hope, and then Gale.
Hope and Gale. Cool.
Yeah,
And then whatever they roll.
Yep. So once again, initiative.
You said that we're in a surprise round, so.
Yes. So you guys, he lets you guys do a full round first. So do as you wish.
I will hold my turn until Warden acts.
So all of you are acting as once, shooting together. I'm assuming.
I
mean, once Warden
Warden is marking the one, and then everyone else is following suit.
Okay,
I was just
Warden.
going to slide.
So Warden's technically would be at the start, and then we'd all take our. Yeah. There.
Okay. Which one are you shooting?
I am shooting the cat.
You shoot the cat. The instant you do any damage to it, really, it falls over dead. And you see a flash of light hit the bunny, and it dies. And a flash of light, and it hits the owl, and it dies. The three prey animals bonded together. If one dies, they all die. In that moment, what are the rest of you doing? And you see the animal bodies on the stage still.
Bodies are still on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So
It seems they didn't turn into anything else or anything. It seems they were
they're just
real
they were
animals.
just prey animals. Okay.
I will smile at Warden. You're as smart as ever, I see.
Well, he said he was a predator. I can think of no predator fiercer than your cat.
Val nods in agreement.
Oh,
that was
that's
actually
an
what he was-
agreement.
Like, he was actually pointing that out to Warren. That was what I was whispering, was he was saying, that one, shoot that one.
All right. Next is Foul.
Yeah.
He is going to, did the creatures move in any way when the predators move in any way when the other ones died?
Not quite, no.
So completely stiff?
Not stiff, but just living and looking up at you.
Not acknowledging the challenge, basically.
Yeah.
He's going to start, stop, turn around, knock them, and move over to here, and ready a shotgun in case the audience tries anything. And that's going to be his turn.
Yeah, Pridist raises an eyebrow and nods. That is a smart choice, but not us. Hope.
At the comment of that, Hope is going to roll it.
Oh, okay.
You could try to make, let's double check something.
God, I got skipped.
Oh, yeah, Raybar did get skipped.
Okay, Raybar. Sorry.
You're fine. Don't worry. Seeing Foul take a defensive stance behind us, I'm going to just keep my rifle trained on. Do I see any doors leading into this main theater area?
There's a couple. The doors
In the
came,
in the bottom section.
the doors you came in from the bottom section. There's backstage, one on the left and right. Sorry. Yeah, mainly just the backstage.
We'll keep my Right,
and
right,
the possible sewer system underneath. You see grates, but I don't know. And you can always make an investigation check to see through any illusions if you're looking at them, the hunters.
I can do so as a bonus action.
Well, if I can do that, I mean, I'm gonna keep my rifle trained, but I'm not gonna take a shot. Like, I'm gonna message the snake and be like, "Anyone understand me?" Incoming. Cantrip message.
It doesn't go through.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it require it to speak a language?
More of to be alive at this point.
Target hears the message and can reply. You point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The spell does not follow a straight line and can travel on the spell.
Yeah, there's nothing to hold on to, I should say.
Okay, so it doesn't have any will to talk at all.
Possibly.
Well, he said it was more of an issue of it being alive.
Right. That's the thing that
It's the corpse.
yeah, the spell doesn't have any restriction to that. It doesn't have any restriction to understanding or anything like that. That's why I said, "Do you understand me?" Because
Yes.
It just hears my voice in common.
And I'm gonna say it doesn't just not respond. The spell sort of fails.
Okay, the spell fails.
That's
Okay.
a hint. That's
Noted.
a hint.
Noted.
It's a corpse.
Okay, hope.
Hopeful to, and you said I could roll to try and see through an illusion. What would that roll
Yes.
be?
Investigation.
Now, here's a question, and this might be a bit of a reach. My magic is primarily illusory based. Would that affect my roll at all?
I
Just
mean,
because I have knowledge on illusions.
you just you just
That might be
naturally have a
bit of
good
reach,
stab
I
in it.
know.
Yeah, 20 is enough. Since he was pointing at the snake, you see faintly through the snake and see a child frozen in stone. Statues can't really receive messages.
Fair point.
Hope gives a nod. And then I was rolling to see the three up here.
Those three are illusions as well, but nothing's inside them.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about the... No, these guys are real. Well, I just gave you some information that...
These three are illusions.
No, I thought you were doing the animals down below. You're gonna need any other...
So the snake is an illusion with a child statue in it. But
Yes.
these three, he was also trying to get a good gauge of. He's discerning any.
I can make another check because
Yes,
I
another
might have
check for
missed-
them, because I thought you were checking the ones down below.
My bad.
They seem real. The way he's actually sitting on the stone and is, on their cushions they have, since they're fancy seating. Clothes going to the side, it's too detailed of an illusion to be an illusion.
Hope just smiles and turns to them, turning away from the stage. Warden, I love you. I swear. And he will hold his action for the next person to attack. The three behind them.
Okay.
Specifically Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast.
Actually, specifically Guiding Bolt at 4th level.
Fair enough, Warden.
I am going to use my bonus action with, I forget what it's called, 1 second. It's my rogue feat.
Oh,
To
you're
make it
inquisitive.
to make a investigation check.
Okay.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking for what it's called.
Right, because I keep forgetting you're an inquisitive rogue.
Looking
Eye for
for
detail. Eye for detail.
eye for detail. What does that do?
You can use the bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object,
Okay, roll for it.
or an investigation check to uncover deciphered clues.
Yeah, roll for it.
I will do investigation.
25.
And that is at the centipede and I'll just say the centipede.
Well, you can just choose the 3 of them down there, because kind of together. With that investigation, even better, you can actually pierce the veil of the illusion better, and you see that the stone child that's inside the snake is not Rosebud.
Okay.
Doesn't have the right. It's a little smaller and different hair and everything. So the other ones have nothing inside, and it's just programmed illusions of some sort. However, you do feel a presence nearby. Somewhere, something's living in the area near you guys. But that is your bonus.
I will take my illusory arrow and stab it into the ground
Mm-hmm.
to cast hallucinatory terrain, and I will make a solid stone box around us in, I guess, a 25-foot square.
Something like this.
Yeah. I'm essentially making a pillbox.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah.
We got the idea.
You still will be able to see through. That's
Yeah, me and the allies I choose can see through it, but and that would be my action and my bonus action. So.
Foul. You, at the beginning of your turn, you guys hear a voice. Very clever, but I've made this my home, and lies don't work on me.
As it speaks, does any of the trio move at all? in any way
No,
when it speaks?
they don't.
If I was going to consider for a bit, he can see through the illusion, right?
Yeah, he can see through the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's nothing. There's nothing down there.
Looking around, he's going to see if there's a doorway or anything.
If there's a
Or
what?
seeing if there's a doorway or anything that might lead to a further, deeper area.
Now that you are there, something happens. Appearing as if out of thin air, a Rakshasa, wreathed in fire and flame, trips you off the edge. You can make a acrobatics check to see if you can grab onto the ledge.
Would my held action go off as that's happening?
I would say so, even though no one's actually attacking. You could.
I'm going to burn my lucky.
Yeah, that's a good one to burn the lucky on.
Yeah, a little bit.
And well
Got, like,
spent.
reflexes.
And well spent.
As you grab onto the side, the clawed foot sinks into your hand and pushes you the rest of the way off with a natural 19. And you fall.
24.
Against the 24?
Yeah, he has a bonus.
Ah.
25, yeah.
Oof.
Damn.
So
One
close.
second, I gotta do some math.
And
How far is that drop?
the ledge isn't really much of a ledge, so it's a serious drop.
Oh, rip.
About 40 feet, so you take...
46.
Sorry, 46.
Guiding bolt attack roll.
Level 1 guiding bolt attack roll.
Level 4.
You take
Specific
15
is
points of
level
damage. But yeah, your gutting bolt goes off.
What do I roll?
I'm sorry,
Not-
not the damage that he took.
Post. Did anyone else see that roll? Because it didn't post in chat.
No,
I did not see it.
It's been funky. You have to just do it again.
Yeah,
Just do it
first
again,
one I
okay.
see.
I
Oh,
couldn't do
cast at
the,
what level? Okay.
Yeah, and you take 15 points of damage if you haven't.
15? Okay.
That could have been a lot worse.
Okay, 11 misses.
Sag.
And you realize that when it does, the shape isn't what you think it is. It's not. He's much thinner than you thought, and the center of mass shot that you did, he steps back just an inch, and it goes through the flame kind of cloak that he has. And Hope, even being this near, you feel it begin to burn your skin a little bit, and getting within
That's
melee
fine.
of this creature may hurt.
That's fine. I'm infernal. I'm resistant to fire damage.
Yep. And
But that would be
Foul,
I'm
that
real
was
sad that missed.
I believe Foul, you still have an action.
Oh, he's out of range for that. So he's gonna look up.
And he has
Stare.
pretty much 3/4 cover at this point, if you're there.
He's gonna look up, eye it, frown,
Climb speed 20.
and he's immediately going to instead, let me just measure this out.
Is that just a wall of fire too?
It is.
He is going to dash over to here to check the grate to see if there's actually anything below there.
There is something below. A figure curled up.
What is it?
He looks like someone that the player would know of, but Foul doesn't.
Oh boy.
Certain barbarian.
Oh
I'm not-
boy.
All
I'm
good.
not seeing. I'm not seeing what he was looking for though. He's actually going to turn to the party and shout, "Don't kill it!" And he's going to point down at the grate and shake his head. And after a moment, possible victims.
Good.
And that's his turn.
All right. First shot. I'm with the thing just appearing here.
Oh
Not
boy.
good. Let's see. My misfire is what base plus 3, 2. I don't remember. It's
Say it
been a
again.
while since we've been in a fight. I just need to know what my.
You have a
my
musket?
Yeah.
17.
It's not what my misfire is. No. I just don't remember my my misfire. I'm sorry. I haven't been in a fight in a while.
Well, we're gonna say 3 unless you know it's less.
I can find it. I can find it.
Fair enough.
A musket misfire is
Misfire is 2.
2. Okay.
All right. Do I have to? I do have to do it before the roll. First shot, I'm just gonna take a normal shot. Normal shot at the Rakshasa.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
23.
That hits.
All right. Should only be 1d12. I don't know why I gave 2d12. Maybe did roll 2d12. Do I have auto? Is auto crit fucking on?
I don't
No.
think so. Your numbers would have been great.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So that's 10 points of piercing damage.
Yep, magical piercing.
Magical piercing, which does affect him.
And just for reference, because I know it's Rakshasa, I'm neutral good. Just so you know.
Don't know if how it comes into play, but
Yeah, I don't. Actually, I'm not good. That's right. I'm lawful neutral.
Oof.
Never mind. I'm not good.
Yeah, I was about to say.
For some reason, I thought I was neutral good because I generally only play neutral good characters, but Greybar's lawful neutral.
Hmm.
Never mind.
sad.
You guys have done some things and killed some innocents in this campaign.
I still have another attack in my action.
Hmm.
I'm feeling lucky, boys. I'm gonna expend 2 grit and increased my misfire to 6.
This early in the
This bit us in the ass.
this early in the combat, go for it.
If I don't blow it early in combat, I mean it doesn't.
But all
so
of
I
it?
have to just.
All of it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that is 3d12 plus 6.
3d12 plus 6. Go for it.
So. 3d12 plus 6. 31 points of
Points of piercing
magical
damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then fuck it. Absolutely fuck it. Actually
This is
no.
very early in the combat
Yeah,
to be saying
no,
fuck it.
Well, I was just gonna action surge and do another attack.
I would hold. If you want my opinion, I would hold.
Well,
We
I
may
was gonna do
Dark Surge
something else
later.
with action surge. I just thought of it. And I
It's
should've
in the
done
middle
it
of
first,
combat.
but-
You do you.
Yeah, I was thinking action surge radiant soul, but I should have done that first.
Well, live and learn.
Yeah, live and learn. Yeah. I'm just gonna put my back to the illusionary wall.
You can go through the illusionary wall.
Oh yeah, I can, can't I?
Yes.
I'm going to just put my back to the illusionary wall. I'm not gonna go super far away.
It is illusionary. You can do whatever you want with the illusionary wall.
Yes, I'm pretending it's real. Okay.
Okay, it's real.
Knows it's not real.
Hope.
Shut up.
You're closest to it.
Hope smiles, and then turns to Warden and gives the same smile. Twirling his dagger in his hand, he will approach and take a slash with Richeli's Revenge. As this target is a source of his vengeance. I don't know what that does, if anything. When it comes to the dagger, love.
17?
Okay, now that you have hit it,
Oh boy.
add. Okay.
This is
God,
bad.
this is so good. By the way, making that quote of, hey, I think I fixed the exploding issue. You guys watch him do the same motion that he did in the Kolbeck arena and fire, and it just didn't explode this time.
Yep. So 17 hits the armor class, so it doesn't actually do any damage.
I
Okay.
didn't know that was a rule.
Defender wins is an optional rule you can use.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
really
know
up.
that's what I didn't know that we were using.
Defender wins because it doesn't pierce the armor. So the effect of Richeli's Revenge doesn't go off, but you could certainly try it next time.
Then Hope will hold his turn. Well, what else?
By the way, this is
Can
a
I-
fucking sick mini.
Facts. Can I see foul through the illusory wall?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see.
You can see him
Anyone
cro-
that I can choose can see through the wall, if I recall.
It's
you
just
can
like
see him shaking
a
his hand
faint-
the entire time as he's
oh,
pointing down at the thing and failing to communicate that it's possibly another trick.
I don't think you are close enough to me to get healing lighted, my friend. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry, he doesn't need it.
So Hope that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, then that'll be the end of my turn.
Hold up before Warden goes. Now that he's in order. Okay, well, he's after you. No, he's before you. Let me change that. There we go.
Oh, wow, you rolled bad on initiative. Or we just rolled great. Actually.
he is going to spit on you. And by the way, for being in within melee, you take
Reduced.
7 reduced to 3 points of fire damage. And he is going to fly using his movement. It's going to be just short, so he's not going to be able to use his action this turn. But he is going to fly and dash down to the snake and is going to hold a claw up, saying, "You might want to back off before I kill the girl in front of your very eyes." And as he dispels the illusion, he looks down to see the stone figure, and his eyes narrow.
The trickster got tricked. You're fucked.
Someone is going to pay. And that's his turn. Warden.
Can I bonus action to tell if this form is fake with an investigation check?
Sure.
That is the wrong character sheet. I'm like, why do I have a +0 to investigation? I have the wrong character sheet open on a different tab.
With a 22. My dice fin. There it is.
Scott, did you build this arena yourself, by the way?
No, that would be someone from the Tales Bazaar.
That is the great place to find slabs.
Yes. I can't believe I usually have the names ready for you, but
Dude, you're all good. I can hunt it down later.
you see that this is a bit of a weird being, and it isn't the Rakshasa that you have read about in textbooks. He's there. He's like, you've seen him do stuff. You've seen him hurt people, but there's something odd and weird about this form.
Okay.
So if you wish to use an action to make an Arcana check, you may be able to understand why.
Maybe later.
Okay.
I want to go ahead and get my stuff rolling.
Go for it.
I am going to load up one of the poison arrows and fire.
I'm going to remove any advantage it has on this.
Is there a range for that, or just within sight?
Good question, actually. I'm 60 feet. Never mind.
Yep.
This place is fucking massive.
Yeah. I should ask, how far is this? I think it's within 200.
About 90 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
figured.
measuring tool's accurate.
I figured it was within 200, but. Yeah, I will fire that then.
Fire away. 18 hits.
And
Malediction.
he needs to make a what was it?
Constitution, likely it's poison.
Yeah, DC 14
And
con save.
since you investigated, you see the arrow actually, he does it beautifully. He acts like he got hit. You see the arrow sticking out, but the actual arrow is stuck in the stage behind him.
Oh, fucking illusion. So I didn't see my.
It's fake.
Shit. Then we find the real one.
Phantasmal Force, I assume.
Probably. Fuck.
So that is 2 charges down as far as my thing is concerned. Is 1 for hallucinatory terrain. It's the
Okay.
first time I actually get to use it. It's nice.
No, it's
Foul.
actually kind of cool. Pal's going to see if he can open the grate, simply because it's a victim.
It doesn't seem to be locked. It's just very heavy. So you
He's
gonna need
just lift it and chuck it into the fire.
an athletics check. Yeah, that'll be enough to lift the grate, and the half-health creature below the elf seems to be unconscious, but fully equipped for war.
He's gonna look up at the party. Then he's gonna look ahead to see if there's anything behind the fire, given how fast the rickshaws are just transported to the other side. Does he see anything like a exit that it might be hiding behind?
So I have a question. Would Hope have gotten an attack of opportunity whenever it left his range?
Yes, you would have.
I mean, it's fake, so...
No, you can still do so if you wish.
I mean, I have nothing to use on a reaction anyway. It doesn't make it effective.
You are too far away, my friend.
Sorry, I had it pulled up because I was eating something.
You're good.
Hope wouldn't know until after Warden said it's fake, which would have been after the movement. So
Yeah,
he likely would have.
go ahead. Okay. Upon hitting it, you first off realize that it's fake. But the dagger,
Damn it!
the Rachelia's revenge, doesn't care, and the effect goes off. Your critical chances are now 17 or higher, but you are
What?
not allowed to attack, hit, or focus on anyone else except your focus of revenge. Or else dire consequences may occur.
Would that include healing somebody as a bonus action after I've attacked that round?
Yes.
We're fucked.
You could possibly
Yeah,
heal
we don't have a-
yourself, but that's your goal.
I'm
Nintendo.
the only one with healing spells.
I can scrape people off the ground. It's fine.
I can scrape one person off the ground.
I can scrape 10 people off the ground.
I am
So
gonna
I'm
say,
going to-
because it's not your fault, each of you have a basic potion of healing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am
because
going
Ulfgar
to,
isn't here.
Make a separate Rochelli's Revenge that has that effect attached to it. Just so you're
Yeah,
aware.
later.
So we have just normal potions of healing.
We're gonna do 44 plus 4. But you are focused, deadpan focus on this creature, and Foul, you do not see any other exits besides, you do see a door over here.
Stage left.
Stage right, actually.
Isn't it?
Yes.
If you're looking from the stage outwards.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the only exit that you can see.
How thick does the firewall seem, and how intense is it burning?
It's very hot and about 5 feet thick.
He is going to turn to the party, go, we need water, and point at the fire.
You know what? Who would be good for this? The one
Cleric
person
with
who's
create
not here.
water.
And after that, he is going to, let's measure this out.
There is a way around it. You go along the sides and then drop down.
I can see, I'm just measuring to the other grate, see how far he can get, because he's going to check on both victims, possibly. He can get 60 feet with cat dash, so that would be right here. Since he used his action for the round.
Okay. And Raybar.
So we know the creature's fake. Are the? I'm just gonna turn around and glance. Are the people moving at all? The 3 leaders, are they doing anything? Or
No, the only movement they are making is maybe to sit up straighter so they can see down to this theater better.
Okay. Well,
To just kind of be a little bit more clear, I would have like encased the box whenever I did it.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna get
Like
rid of most
pure,
of it so
yeah,
you can
pure
actually see.
pillbox. It's not working, so yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and get rid of it. Get ready because I'm gonna use that a lot.
You're good.
so, well, I'm gonna. How long do you think this is gonna be? Just really quickly. So I have 6 seconds to talk.
Very long.
Fuck. Fuck.
Run, go.
I'm gonna fire. I'm just gonna aim at the fire on Mount Silco and fire.
It's fake.
No, we gotta get rid of it.
You fire and goes right through.
Second
Fire.
attack.
And you
Second attack.
yeah, at this point it's not pretending to be hit anymore.
Okay.
He's just pissed.
Second attack, because I have another attack in my action. Is there any? I'm gonna just shoot the door. This is gonna sound really stupid. I'm just gonna shoot the door.
Which
The
door?
stage door.
The one on the left? Yes,
Yeah, back
you
door.
can certainly do so.
I'm gonna blast it and aim directly for the door handle.
Okay, make a shot, and it's gonna have a high AC because it's hard to hit.
No, I figured that.
Right.
So might as well use my second shot.
Sharpshooter.
I don't have
Oh.
20.
20. Let me double check something.
It may be hard to hit, but it is still a door. Unless
That's
there's a
rifle.
creature on the other side that we don't know about. Because I will
My
shush.
candle.
You hit the wall, so do your damage
Do my damage.
against the wall.
Oh yeah, just me knowing
I-
this creature is fake
Why
affect
are we
my
doing-
revenge at all.
Doing 2d12.
You know that something that can make an illusion like this must be nearby. You need to find
Okay,
it.
so my target is still the Rakshasa, not its illusion.
It's close enough that.
Yeah, you damaged it even though you weren't targeting it.
Mhm.
Right. So again, because that's rolling 12 for no reason whatsoever, and it's really annoying. The 1d12. Sounds like better damage. Jesus.
Scott or Reese. Oh wait, no, you're not using D to be on that one, or you're not using
I am.
So, and you hit the wall of fire, and parts of it scatter a little bit.
Okay. Do I have anything else I can do?
As you do that, actually make a investigation check, just for free.
Oh. Scott, you asked the wrong person to do that.
Well, since you did the action. Yeah, you're good.
You did the wrong person to ask that.
Hope.
Aside from leaping, is there stairs nearby I can use to traverse downward?
So the pillars, let's see. These, like, pillars on the side, they could easily be traversed. Otherwise, you would have to find some backstage entrance or something.
The pillars on the side like these?
The ones that go all the way down. Yeah.
Ah, so this one.
Or the one beside it, but the one that doesn't have the fire. But yeah, you can.
Then Hope will use his action. So wait, hold on. 15, 20, 25, 30, and then we'll use his action to dash. And that is all I can do.
Okay. Rakshasa, he is going, looking at Fowl, seeing deep into Fowl, he is going to say, you will do. And is going to put out a finger and point at Fowl. Mine. And dominate person. So, wisdom saving throw for Fowl.
Guys, guess what I'm bad at?
I have a question, just because I don't know the rules for Dominate Person. And this literally changes nothing because I don't have the ability. But is this technically a charm?
Doesn't matter, it happened.
Yeah. I don't have it anyway.
That's a fail. You are dominated. And upon casting that spell, his previous domination fades.
Get dominated, Chuckle Nuts.
And the barbarian in the other sewers wakes up.
Shit.
So,
Oh,
Foul.
shit.
you take control of Begland, and I'm going to take control of Foul.
Yep.
As Begland stands, remembering that he was the one who switched Rosebud for the statue, unbeknownst to the Rakshasa, and is probably dead in the water if the Rakshasa figures out, which he has. Yep, you succeeded on that roll earlier, Foul, so...
Yep, so Valgan at the time got away with it.
Yep.
Not so much anymore.
So, let's get the token onto the field. As Warden, you're up next. Yes, sorry, the Rakshasa does use his movement to go up a ways. Oh, doesn't have to fly.
It falls to the ground and dies.
The illusion falls to the ground,
Perish.
takes all the damage.
Illusion falls to the ground, fakes writhing in pain just to annoy everyone further.
So, Scott, a quick question. I'm sorry, because I'm super out of it today. I still did damage? Question mark. Despite realizing that it was fake, or am I misinterpreting what you said?
It's more of he pretended to be so good at taking damage that you thought you did damage,
Okay.
and doing
But
so
realizing it's
kind of
fake.
yeah.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
And so, in so you can use, since Bagland doesn't have his full stats rolled out for
He
like in
does.
front of me and everything.
I use point by.
Ah, well, in that case, yeah, go ahead and use your roll 20
It was
Bagland.
point by, and then the default thing that you get for the for running Were Tiger.
Fair enough. Then yeah, go ahead. So let's get back.
I can screenshot the stats if you need.
Wait, we have the barbarian on our side right now.
Yep.
I just got back. Oh no.
And Foul on their side.
Oh.
Yeah, he got dominate personed.
Yep. He
Well,
thought it was.
smart.
But you know what's gonna be worse? The Were Tiger is gonna become a Were Tiger in front of the people Rakshasa hunting. How do you think that's gonna go?
So
As long as
If
it's
we
hitting
see-
the Rakshasa, I don't care.
Let's put it this way: if we see the Were Tiger hitting the Rakshasa,
We'll see.
Okay, Warden.
action, bonus action, movement. Someone mark this for me so I don't need to.
Got it.
right here.
Yeah, where the thing is, right next to the stairs.
And layer action. Well, layer ability. Something's gonna happen.
Oh boy! But yeah, as she's running away, Warden will just go, "Time to move."
And after Warden goes, Foul is going to turn. Eyes dead, blackened, the reverse of the God Plague. foul.
Just let me know what attack or what stats to roll and I'll roll for you.
Since Bagland is the main enemy right now, he is going to go straight up for damage. So, dead shot
Let's see.
with the. He's going to move up a bit.
Yeah, he needs to be rather close. He only has 30 feet range. And it's 15 feet. Just advantage at 30.
Okay, so within
It's the person
30.
shotgun.
Yeah. So, dead shot, combat shotgun.
Yep, let's see. Features, traits, class features, dead shot.
Oh, Scott's wearing a grit too.
Yeah.
It's mean.
Is your shotgun magical?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, sorry, I thought dead shot was something else.
Yeah, that's how you get advantage. The one that I use for damage, that is deadly.
Yep, I didn't take it. I took disarming, piercing, and deadeye.
Yeah.
Okay, remind me
whereas
what
I
piercing
have,
was.
Dazing and Deadshot. But
It would cancel out because you're doing it at range, right? So it's just a normal attack roll.
Yep.
Okay, so whatever. I thought you had like marksman or something like that.
oh, like the one that I have, yeah.
But 17 damage to Falcon. And since Falcon isn't raging yet, it goes straight to the source. Second shot. Regular again, but. And Action Surge
Natural one.
to read to.
Actually, misfire. Scott, misfire.
Yeah, Action Surge to fix it.
So
Yes,
he does
love
just a
misfires.
17.
Misfires with guns against us is great.
It's the same. So
Yeah, whatever. He fixes it, and would he be able to shoot again? Is my question.
No.
Fair enough.
So the
You
fix.
used
yeah.
your action to fix it.
Then
action to
the cat's speed to go back to where he was,
Did he
basically.
use cat speed on
Yeah,
the
he used
last
the
turn?
previous turn.
So he has to stand still for a turn to get it back.
Okay. Then he is there. That's Foul's turn. Wait, Raybar.
All right.
it's bad. We need to run.
It's bad. We're running.
We're running. It's bad. Oh, we
Um.
love you, Cad.
Are you abandoning?
Abandoning the illusion.
Oh, okay.
The illusion can go fuck itself.
So first. No, I'm not gonna do that yet.
There we go.
This is fun. This is great. Foul, you said it's dominated.
Yes, and as you all feel the energy of the theater, your eyes are naturally drawn to the two combatants.
Well, then I'm just going to. It's still foul, so it's not overriding my it's my friend, but I'm still gonna make 2 shots against him, non-lethal.
We saw the spell be cast, I'm assuming, correct?
Yep, he pointed out a claw at Foul and said some obvious words, and then Foul just started
Right.
attacking what it was supposed to.
Okay, then we know Foul is charmed, at least.
Right.
I mean,
so
it's entirely out of character for him to just turn around and try to kill someone he just tried to save. So
Right.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
also
So-
that.
Yeah.
But he's still my friend, so I'm doing 2 shots non-lethal.
Okay, you're in the right distance, so
First shot. Misfire.
Bam.
oh, misfire. Dang.
Man, natural 1, natural 20. That's sad.
Action surge, repair. So, I get, what is it? It's a Tinker's Tool check?
Yes.
How do I roll that again? It's just dexterity?
Just roll a thing.
Yeah, Dex.
Oh no, you've got magic there for you.
11, I forget what the DC is. Is it 10? Wow, it's been so long since I've been in combat for this. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
we haven't been in combat in quite a while.
So,
My bad, guys.
my brain is not working with misfire.
The-
Misfire, 8 plus the misfire score, so it was 10.
So yeah, it's fixed.
So it's fixed. It's barrel, but it's fixed. Literally, the thing planed out, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
God damn it, catch.
I don't
shove
need it.
back in.
I don't need it.
It's not important. It's not important. Slam it. Oh fuck. God damn it.
And run?
Yeah, and run. I'm gonna. The party going that way. I think I will follow suit. And 30 feet this way.
Just realized Woden got some Usain Bolt legs.
I get fucking 90 feet of movement if I action bonus action dash.
I know, it's just crazy.
That's it. You guys watch as Raybar, the gun exploded, as he said it wouldn't.
The worst part is Val's the one with the backup pistol.
Right.
Okay.
You got the bow though.
Oh, and I totally forgot, but Falcon, roll initiative.
Oh, right.
Okay.
You have advantage. Or is that done the advantage for you?
Yeah,
No,
it
that's-
rolled twice.
Okay, 12s. That places him. Let's put him just above the rock, Sasha.
Yeah, he. I think I rolled a 12.
I didn't scroll back up and check.
No, okay, Rock Sasha was a bit above, so yeah, you're just behind the rocks.
After me, probably, because I rolled a 12.18.
What's your 12.18? What's your dex, Logan?
+4.
So yeah.
18.
Above
17
me.
or 18?
18.
Okay, so it's the same.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go at the same time.
I mean, I'm fine with Balgan being a little bit behind because he did just...
Just
wake
woke up, yeah.
Okay, so who is that had the 12?
It was Warden.
Yep, he's behind Warden.
Gotcha. Okay. That's Raybar, so Hope.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action. 5, 10. I can't get up there. Hang on.
You,
I'm up here.
as you reach for the pillar, something stops you. Something compels you to stop and watch the show. Not to interfere. The layer ability.
Can I pierce through it, or is it a forced?
You can attempt a wisdom saving throw, but
Just driven by pure revenge, effectively.
mhm. And remember, it's the Rakshasa who is flying above this theater field.
Right. Wisdom saving throw.
Just not quite enough.
You see Hope reach his hand up, and then his arm almost locks up, and his face grows irritated. Past that, though, he makes no sound. He doesn't talk or anything like that. Seems to almost be entranced. And that will be my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Rakshasa. It is going to turn. Seeing your hatred filling your eyes. And it's going to blink out of existence. And instead, rising from the other grate, the real Rakshasa appears. And this one, through the rock and stone, it beckons you, and you feel you are exempt from this field and are now an actor on the stage to combat it one-on-one.
Shit.
Warden.
I love how the music changed right as that happened.
I'm assuming that I need to make the same check.
If you wish to try to get below and interfere with the fight, you may.
Nope.
Unfortunately
Oh,
not.
Scott, a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
For Chelly's Revenge, do I add my charisma to the damage once or to both die? Or do I not add my charisma to the damage at all, and it's just the 2d6?
It's technically a spell, so no charisma bonus to the damage, just the attack.
Okay, gotcha. Let me fix that.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
Okay. So, and just to, sorry, I said interfere, but you can fire if you wish. You just can't go below.
Oh, then yeah. He rose out of the grate. I'm gonna fucking shoot him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use another poison arrow for this.
Mm-hmm. That will hit.
Shit. Oh, did we change the name to Malediction?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, because we took the name Anathema.
We also don't want to piss off Nintra. Again.
I wouldn't get sneak attack on that.
No.
And I'm going to apply favored foe to it instead of Hunter's Mark.
Okay, favorite foe adds, what, a d4 or?
A d4, yeah, because I don't know if spells will work, because he saw through the other one. So I'm just going to take the safe route and do it the old-fashioned way. And then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save for him.
DC 14.
He succeeds.
Damn it. Worth a shot.
Okay, anything else from you?
I'm going to use my bonus action to mark him for, what is it, insightful fighting. He needs to make a deception check?
Against
Let me
your
double check.
insight?
Yeah, against my insight. Let me reread this.
Wow, it's been so long since we've used these.
As a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, contested by the target's deception check.
Okay. That's,
Which will grant him sneak attack regardless of whether it's
yes,
engaged or not.
that's a 24.
Damn it.
Let's see. No, I need to double check this. Yeah, that succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's below an 8, I get to raise up to an 8, and I rolled a 12. So
Is it 8 or 10? Do you have reliable talent?
It's 8. It's 8.
yeah, it's not reliable talent.
I was surprised how low he can go because he has a
Oh my
deception
God.
of plus like 14. So.
I mean, it was worth a shot.
Oh yeah,
I'm done.
no, that would have been great, but Valken, your first round in the campaign. What would you like to do?
Rage.
About right.
I would like the rage.
Alright, so first thing is he looks over, he sees Rakshasa, he just lets out a more. You guys have heard Fowl make the sound before. It's an almost feral growl. He's only made it maybe once or twice when he's extremely upset. This barbarian has a much deeper one, almost like a roar, as his body shifts, it changes, he grows in size, and in very short order, something even larger than Fowl, a massive hulk of a beast with just bloody red claws, is just lurking. It hunches forward, eyes Fowl, and then dashes in, and immediately attempts to deliver 2 quick blows with its right fist,
Whoops.
which would be Form of the Beast Claws.
That was the damage.
Yeah, you're just rolling damage, my friend.
That was my bad. First attack. Miss. Second attack. Hit. Roll damage. Second attack. 10 damage.
It's almost like you already rolled your damage.
Yep. And with that, he is going to step around to this point and slam his claw aimed at Foul's back to try to strike twice, once more with the second attack.
Okay, so the 14 misses, the 25 hits,
Yep.
and you have 3 attacks.
I have 4 attacks per round.
4 attacks per round.
Claws,
Yeah, because
claws get to go twice around.
Path of the beast.
Yep, it's the main feature of it. So first attack hits, 6 damage. Second attack hits, 10 damage. So 26 damage.
Slashing damage.
yeah,
But
it's,
as it's notable at least with how he's handling it. Instead of just swiping, he's actually trying to deliver blows with his fist, trying to avoid being fatal. He's trying to knock Foul out as fast as possible.
Okay, so 10, 16, 26 damage.
Yep. Like, he is not delivering anything lethal as much as just trying to knock the guy out as he's aiming towards the Rakshasa. Like, even as he's going, he's just, like, trying to pass Foul by as he's aiming at the Rakshasa with fury in his eyes.
Okay, that's a big chunk of health, but
although I do want to point out that Warden's damage is piercing damage from a good creature.
okay, good to know.
The Dreadful Strikes is psychic damage, but the 11 piercing.
And Balgan, did you leave the square?
Nope,
Leave the
he is still,
melee?
Nope, he is still in range, but Foul wouldn't be able to attack anyways.
It's a ranged weapon.
Yes, but
He just
he
doesn't
has a
have
plan.
enough movement.
On Foul's turn, he is going to see the Raging Barbarian and... Zoop.
Oh, he left the barbarian's range. That's...
He did. So the Barbarian can attack if he wishes, but Foul is basically
does.
running.
Barbarian.
2 more blows.
I'm pretty sure it's only 1 for a reactionary attack, even if
No,
with
it's-
claws.
The attack itself is 2-part. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
1
is.
attack, but it's 2 swipes of a claw.
It counts as 1 attack action to do 2 attacks, basically.
Right.
That's just.
Well, that's the basic nature of multi-attack, but as a reaction, it's 1
no,
attack.
It's not a multi-attack. It's different.
It's a
Multi-attack-
class. It's a class feature.
It's a class feature where it basically splits my attack up into two parts of greatsword attack, if that makes sense.
Are you okay? We'll have to go back on the damage on that because that's interesting.
Yeah, it's only 1d6 slashing damage on a hit. Once on each of your turns, when you attack with a claw attack as an action,
Yes.
attack action, you can make 1 additional claw attack as part of the same action. Is the exact wording.
Yes, and that's part of the same action. Okay. Sure, we'll let it go for this one, but I'll
Yeah.
double check that for reactions specifically. But go ahead. You did natural 20.
And then let's see. I'll just roll 1d6 for the crit damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
11.
damage, and then that misses.
Yep. So Foul is going to jump up here. A little bit higher, actually, with all of his movement. And second wind. So 1d10 plus fighter level being 7. 14. Okay, and he's just going to reload everything. And going to sit up pretty. Raybar.
just, by the way, Scott, for you to review. That's the main feature of the class of the Path of Beast.
So, I need to be on the right here sheet. The Sasha's down below. I do not have a clear line of sight. I guess I'm gonna continue on with my original. Or no, actually, I had a different plan. I will continue on with mine. I'm going to move my 30 feet up here, and then as I get there, I'm like, Hope, I understand you need to come here for a moment. I'm gonna hold my action to cast Protection from Good and Evil for when Hope comes to me. And that's my turn.
Okay, Hope, you have a free line of sight to your enemy. You have an invitation to come down and fight. Toe to toe.
Hope will turn to Raybar.
Hope will what?
Yeah. Hope will turn to Raybar for a moment, hearing the voice. Now, Scott, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Were I to leap off of this balcony and try to plunge my dagger down into its chest and hit, would that be part of my movement? Would it be attack action? And then
Well,
I
it would be
fall
attack
back?
action with like 5 feet of movement. And a successful athletics check to see if you can, you know, not take full damage from everything.
Fucking Assassin's Creed, this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Splat.
You can see the magic like in Raybar's hand. By the way, I'm casting a spell as I'm saying it.
Okay, Hope.
You could also just jump off from here. You wouldn't be able to make the attack action, but
I would say, well, actually, with where he is, 10 feet as a kind of running leap would get you off of the edge and plummeting right down towards the Rakshasha.
You would. I remember correctly. It's 5 feet of movement to get. Oh, if you were to try to get over this, is it easier than getting over this?
Basically, 10 feet would get you on top of him, falling down. Is that what you wish to do?
Reese, heads or tails?
Tails.
What's the outcome?
Tails, you come and fucking see me. I win.
Well,
It's not like I'm stopping you from attacking. You just take a different route to your thing because I'm
Right.
just gonna slap you on the back as you go over.
Well, my friends, it seems the gods still bless us in some way, shape, or form. I landed tails. I will just, for all intents and purposes.
touch me and hurry!
So on your running leap, you step back within Raybar's distance.
Yes. And I will make
Yes.
a brushing past.
Yep. All I need is to be able to touch him
Mhm.
as he
Then
goes
he-
by.
Then he
Protection
will make
from
sure
good
of
and evil.
that. And fall
Sorry,
into an
protection from
eagle
evil
dive,
and good.
attempting to land right on top of the Rakshasha with his blade first.
Okay.
This could be very bad or it could be very good. I
Okay,
don't know
make an
what's gonna
attack
happen.
roll and also a athletics saving throw.
I'm gonna call it right now, natural one for one of them.
Yeah, you're trying to do
Don't
something
curse
really
me.
cool.
And a natural 20
I'm
with the
not
other.
cursing, I've just got reasonable expectations.
24 for the attack roll.
Oh, you're
That
doing
hits.
fall damage.
Athletics.
Yep. Sorry, an athletics check.
Yeah, you said saving throw, which is the same thing.
Yeah,
if I
but
Yeah, for me.
for any other things that may affect it.
Just for sake of argument, could he also use acrobatics?
This is landing a fall.
Which would be dexterous.
Yeah, I would say that would be more acrobatics
Generally,
than
monks would
athletics.
use dexterity.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's still a like a 9 minus 1. So it's not quite enough even if you had the modifier for acrobatics, I believe. So,
I have a +7. Would that actually change it? Just
And
for
I am one
sake of
short. I
argument?
am one short of critting with Richelieu's Revenge, by the way.
yeah, I saw that.
It's a 16. I needed a 17.
Okay.
It says that it was 17 for me.
So,
Oh, no,
you
never mind.
take the fall damage, but still hit it. And we'll just say, because of rule things, you don't go prone. You just have your knees snapped a little bit.
Oh wait, I already rolled the damage. I'm sorry.
And you're within melee.
Now I stab it on the way down. Does my momentum help that at all?
He will take half of your fall damage. So 14 damage to you, 7 on top of his, which is
Sharing is caring.
4, 11. And actually, that's interesting. Okay, I guess he isn't resistant to that type of damage. So 11. And you are now focused on this creature. The arena has set its toll. One of you is leaving, and one of you is dying. And perhaps even both of you.
I will remind you, attacks against Hope have disadvantage.
Because he is a devil.
Because... Sorry, say, why does all attacks?
Because of protection from
evil.
evil and good.
Okay, evil and good, you don't have to choose.
I have to choose which type, and I choose fiends. Because
Fiends.
it's a fiend.
Okay. You choose a fiend. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fiends in general, so that covers demons and devils.
Devils. Gotcha.
And he cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
By the fiends. Okay.
You know, we made a bad call there.
And then
Why?
I will, as a bonus action,
Use healing light.
Because we were saying we need to put on hope first and foremost, and then it turns out Val's really got possessed after all.
Yeah, but I saw it in his eyes that he's going down, so I'm like, you know what? Come
I know.
on.
I know.
I heal 6 points of damage.
was right in
and that
character
will be
call.
my turn.
Okay, that's Hope's turn. Raksasha is going to fly up.
I am wielding a melee weapon. Do I get an attack?
You
of
do get an attack of opportunity. And at this point, now that he has a physical body, you see the fiery wings burst from his back, and he's, as he flaps them, you take
Reduced.
2 points of cold damage.
Oh, cold.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
As you realize
Oh,
that the
it's not very
flames are not in fact fire, but frost.
Cold
Illusionatory,
fire. I love cold fire.
shown to be actual fire, but it is in fact false. But yeah, you have your attack, which was a 13 to hit, miss. But Raksasha is going to just boop you with his magical weapon, which you see out of the cold fire, a bow appears. And he shoots down at you.
At disadvantage. I'm gonna state for every roll, you might know, but I'm just for my own and everyone else's.
16 to hit.
My AC is 11.
Okay. Oh wow, that's not good.
Was not designed to be a melee fighter, but here we are, fighting in melee.
7 points of piercing and cold damage.
Was that 7 total?
7 points. 7 points of cold damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's the Raksasha's turn. Warden.
Just for clarification, you said that I can't try to reuse the insightful fighting on the same enemy?
Not on the same one, no.
So I couldn't try to get my sneak attack off again. I'd need to.
Is he
Just-
currently engaged with me, or do I need to be adjacent?
You need to be within melee, and he is not within melee of you.
Gotcha.
He's about like 30 feet up in the air.
It's right here.
Well, 25. That's where he is.
I'm going to step over behind this pillar and try to hide.
That's right. Gotta love the roads.
Man, this place is big.
Ooh!
Yeah, you feel pretty stealthy.
And then
You
I
feel like a
am
rock.
And then I'm going to poke my head out and fire off a shot with my bow.
Sure.
Which
Uh,
is hidden, so
Yeah, and you realize he's distracted. He's currently winking at Belgan. Knowingly. But yeah, that's...
You have an advantage because you are hidden.
Yeah, unseen stalker, so that would be the
Yeah,
19.
19 hits. Sneak attack damage.
God, that Dreadful Strike, and then I need to roll another d4.
17 plus a d4.
God!
Hey,
Wow.
every bit helps.
The everything but the Dreadful Strikes is piercing damage because sneak attack and favorite foe use my current damage.
Okay.
same way my my psychic damage rogue, everything was psychic damage.
And that is it.
That is it. Belgan.
I am hiding behind the thing. He can definitely see me right now.
Valgan's going to leave Val mainly because his goal is Rakshasa. So let's see, he has 40 feet of movement to get within range. He can definitely make it to that one. sphere.
Basically, yeah, to the where the... Yep.
And then he's going to look up. Let's see, inventory. Starting gear.
Is the bear form able to use weapons?
It's a tiger. It
But,
should be
yeah.
able
It's
to.
a hybrid form.
It's the hybrid. It's a hybrid tiger form. They can use scimitars. So
Scimitars.
He should be able to use the javelin that he has and chuck it up at him.
Yeah, because technically he's not in were tiger form. It's his range, just like any
Yep.
normal barbarian range. He just is slated.
It's
It's
just-
like the Path of the Beast.
Fair
range,
enough. Okay.
Yeah,
Which
it's
grants
just-
a hybrid.
Then yeah, make your attack. 21 hits, and he is going to hold the javelin in, like, as it hits him to keep it from falling down. And it frosts over and shatters, but you do your damage.
It's worth also mentioning that I don't think he has a single magic item on him. So
Yeah. 5 points.
Oh, he's just resisting. Oh, dope.
To non-magical.
yep, and I'll just alter my quantity here. Goes down by 1. And
Yeah.
he's gonna growl up at the Rakshasa.
Remind me, how many javelins do you have?
3 left.
Okay.
I made everything with the starting gear, so
Fair enough.
he's got only 5 gold, 3 javelins left, the 2 hand axes, and a great sword.
Okay. Fowl is going to rise up. Rise up. Basically,
I think I know what he's doing, and I'm just looking forward to this.
plopping the cauldron down and is going to pop the potion that he has.
And as he does that, Balgan's gonna turn to Hope and go. Look forward to the blood.
Okay.
Hope strangely smiles at that comment.
And through the Rakshas's voice, he is going to say, "Well, your rage will have to end eventually." And he's going to cross his legs and shoot at Hope. Disadvantage.
I
Does he get-
still have an 11 AC.
Hold on. He's only got 90-foot range with a pistol. Yep, he can.
Yep.
I think he should be able to hit Hope. Let's see, let me change the numbers.
Yeah, he
Yep.
can.
Yeah, he can hit Hope with a pistol.
21 to hit.
Double hit.
Oh, sorry. That was the disadvantage because the maximum range, and the second one misses. So 11 points of piercing.
Alright, how much damage does it need to be do to make the concentration checks?
I've
Just out
been
of curiosity.
It's any damage, but you need to roll on it. So.
yeah, and
Okay,
I've
I
been
was
rolling.
just kind of curious as to.
If it's normal concentration rules.
Yeah, I was just wondering whether there was a minimum damage we needed to do to Rakshasa each time. It's been too long since I played a caster that actually had concentration.
Ray
spells.
bar.
I am concentrating. Cool. By the way, just so everybody remembers, I am concentrating. Seeing Foul still being a little twat up there, I'm going to, and actually Foul would be, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot Foul.
Okay,
Non-lethally.
fair enough.
First shot.
Where are you? Oh, there you
Natural one, misfire again.
are. Dang.
Dude, come on!
Dang.
And I don't have an action surge to fix it, so that's my turn.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
Hope
know.
didn't die.
I fucking know that's not good, Scott. Fuck! God damn it.
Well, I mean, Foul didn't die, I mean, so... I mean, you're shooting your ally, so Hope.
Hey,
I'm
you
not.
don't
I'm claiming non-lethal every strike.
Gotcha.
Does my movement function normally when it comes to climbing this?
Half movement when climbing, unless you're
Half
Foul.
That doesn't do me
These
any
magic
favors.
upgrades to my gun just make the thing fucking explode.
Dimension door. Bonus action using meta magic.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Up to the Rakshasa to make an attack.
Yep, make a wisdom saving throw.
21.
Cool. Oh, sorry, that wasn't actually needed. You're good. Yep. Pop. You fly
Right
up
above him.
and
And
are
I'm
within.
going to just try and-
Yep.
I want to plunge my dagger through his chest to just hang on.
Okay, make an attack. If you roll high enough, you'll just automatically be attached.
What?
So a 12 isn't
I
it?
think you did 4 script though.
Did I do force crit?
Yeah, it's 19 and
I-
21 mouse over here.
That is
Or, sorry, it's 19 and 18.
strange.
Do you have
Oh,
two
it's 19 and
attacks?
Yeah, 19
I don't.
No,
because
no.
I'm a warlock. Oh, my mouse double clicked.
Yeah, so you
I
have
am
a 20,
sorry.
which hits, and I would I would say yeah, you are attached now. Do your damage. 9 points and 3 points. That's right. 8 points.
And I am hanging on for dear life, trying to use my body weight to drag it back down to whatever the fuck this creature is.
Okay, so end of your turn. The Rakshasa doesn't actually seem to care about your weight and is going to fly you guys. Is first going to cast a spell. Command. Pointing down at Balgan. Peace. calm, I should say. So Commander's Wisdom, I believe.
What was the saving throw? He fails.
Yep, Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the next term, you are gonna have to calm down,
When it's his turn, he will.
and he is going to use. Well, let's just double check movement. Zoop. So about here, and it's gonna fly you guys even higher. So if you fall, it's not gonna be too good. Fighting smart. Warden.
So, I'm gonna try something, and I've never tried it up in the air. Oh, it says specifically from the ground. Fuck. Damn it. I lost my chance. Instead, I'm going. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would my I didn't attack foul. Would my 30 still count for foul in order for sneak attack?
You went out of cover to attack, so you don't have sneak.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, so I
Yep.
didn't kill him.
I mean, if you
will-
say non-lethal, it'll be non-lethal. I mean, if he
I-
falls down
there
and
is-
dies, that's something different.
There is nothing non-lethal about shooting him with a very sharp arrow filled with poison.
Fair enough.
So I will take that out of my quiver and fire at foul.
Okay. Attack. And you
Nope.
miss.
A fire and a miss.
Fire. I miss. And I did a popsicle. Not fire. Anything else?
I wish to hide as my bonus action, I guess.
What's this? Oh, that's a door.
That's the door.
Oh, they were just fence posts. You hide as a bonus action. Belgin, you are commanded on your turn to calm. So you spend your turn being calm and not raging, and you fall out of it.
Yeah, he falls out of it. But is it possible for him to at least keep enough presence of mind to actually move too?
Moving,
So commands at the end of your turn. You spend your entire turn doing the action.
yeah. So it's meditating. It takes your turn to calm down.
In that case, he would just slouch forward, eyes closing, as his form rapidly dwindles back down to the thin elf that was seen before.
Okay. And upon seeing this, Fowl, who is not moved, is going to not jump down most of the way, but is going to use 10 feet to climb down 10 feet and then fall down, so he is not taking lethal damage, and the rest of his movement to get within 30 feet. And shotgun blasts. Double checking. He's gonna try to do a dazing shot. That should hit.
Just 1 second. I'm just gonna pull up the switch for Jason's shot.
It's a Constitution saving throw, I believe. So
I don't have Jason.
oh, it says dazing on your sheet.
I swapped that out when I leveled up to it's Deadeye, Piercing, and Disarming.
Okay, in that case, he'll just use Deadeye for the advantage, just in case he gets a crit. For the next one.
When did he get extra crit?
Did you take down something? Oh yeah, you got a nat 20, so yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, because sorry, I marked down the grit from earlier, even though I didn't actually use it. So that was me.
You make 3? You have 3 attacks?
No,
I
the
think
second
just
one
one.
was a advantage, even though I didn't actually need it. So, first one's damage, second one's damage. That's full damage to you. 21, 27 points of damage.
Right.
And he still has 10 feet, so he's just going to come over to this pillar, beginning to climb. Raybar.
Alright. So, I am going to... him up in the air. That's bad. That's bad. How high up in the air are you?
Very.
It'll change.
Probably about 50 feet or so. 60.
Yeah, I'm seeing 60.
Mm-hmm.
You won't die.
You'll be fine.
So, well, actually, I can't do any action fix.
Oh yeah, fixing your weapon. Yep.
Yep. 1 second. My character sheet said get taken off.
This is getting dicey.
Dexterity. There we go.
I think
Nice.
it's dexterity plus proficiency, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
Dexterity
Yeah,
plus
it's-
proficiency.
Oh, is it plus proficiency? Then it would
Yeah,
be.
because if you're proficient in Tinker's tools, yes.
It would be
So-
a 23. So yeah, 23 to fix.
Fixed
my
even
gun's
better.
fixed. Fucking stay in there. All right. Now, can I fucking? That's it. I've got literally nothing else.
Okay, Hope, you're hanging on by your life.
I will use the bonus action to expend 3 more healing light dice. Just hope they roll good. I gain back 10 hit points. And I make another attack roll.
Okay. 17 hits the armor class, so you don't actually do any damage.
I will feast on whatever is left of you when we're done. But that is all I can do this turn.
Okay. Oh, sorry. The Rakshasa is going to... Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Fire his bow at Balkan, since there's more
He
opportunity
has
there.
disadvantage because he's within melee of a different creature.
Who is trying to fire the bow?
The Rakshasa at Belgan, who
And
has
he also has
disadvantage
disadvantage
because
because I'm still concentrating.
it's at Belgan, so it
Belgan,
doesn't.
no.
Oh, Belgan.
He's
Oh.
getting disadvantage from me. because I-
Okay, in that case, he's going to try to dislodge you with his movement and bonus action. So make an athletics saving throw. $12. Well, let's see if he rolls well.
Yeah.
So that's a 13. So unfortunately, he does dislodge you.
Ah,
Sorry.
it's okay. I'm not mad. That's
Okay.
just super sad that it was so close.
Hope.
Hope begins to plummet.
Yep. So that is for 60 feet.
56. Or 66,
Does-
I believe.
Doesn't he plummet at the start of his turn?
Yeah, he would plummet at the start of his turn. It's technically the rules, but that's up to you, Scott.
I'll say begins plummeting. He doesn't actually hit the ground, but he'll be
That's all I needed to know. I have a plan.
he'll be here, literally
Basically, you
right
still
there.
Get, you still get advantage. You still get to roll your attack as normal. But I haven't hit the ground yet.
But yeah, Rakshasa is going to take a straight hit to Balgan now. But that was his movement bonus. $18 plus, yeah, that hits.
Armor class is only 16. The one downside to the Path of the Beast, while I hit
That's-
things. I can't exactly wear a shield.
Yeah, that's 14 damage to you.
Yep.
And keeping track of your health, right?
35.
Okay. Make sure you have them. Yep. Warden, you see your friend falling.
I throw out the ivy seeds that I bought at the very beginning of the campaign, and I cast Entangle to make sure that Hope doesn't bite the
You're
big one.
slowing my descent with Entangle.
Okay, so this
I'm
is
creating difficult terrain.
Technically, I would be restraining you.
Yeah.
okay.
Make
Throwing
sure
it
you
at the
don't fall.
ground. What's the radius of the entangle?
20 feet, and it springs up from the ground.
Okay, yeah. So I will say you could take half damage from that.
Entangle doesn't do any damage.
From the fall, I mean.
Restrain makes his movement become 0.
Yes, but you're still fallen, and it's still stopping you. So it's not full damage, but it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, I can see that because
Yeah.
he still has momentum.
I'm
and
still
it's,
carrying momentum.
it's not.
It's
the
hitting a
fall that
tree
actually-
versus the rocks below.
Right. It's not the fall that kills him. It's the sudden stop, and you're causing just a sudden stop shorter.
I'm
Effectively-
lengthening the stop.
Yes. So
Also, I want to point out that my sister said, "Thank God you're not biting the big one."
Am I the favorite of your sister, apparently?
Yes. Yes, you are.
We've been threatened.
Gail's sister hates me because I made one passing thing that you were collecting curses.
I mean, it's kind of true, though.
It
well,
is,
you
but
guys aren't out of the woods yet. As Warden, you have the rest of your turn.
Yeah, that's basically all I can do. I guess I'll hide again.
Okay, Valgan.
Valgan's gonna narrow his eyes at this because now he's starting to look rather severely hurt. He's gonna pull the greatsword off his back, brandish it. Watch this, and vanish into thin air.
Okay.
What? You're a
It's better.
barbarian!
Yep.
He's not raging, and he is a mark
Mark
of
of
Shadow
Shadow.
Elf, so he actually has invisibility once a day. Yeah, this is why.
Make
I'm
an
so
intelligence check for me.
Right.
As Valgan. 15. You've worked with the Rakshasa know enough that the Rakshasa absolutely doesn't care about invisibility.
Oh, but he's not the problem. It's Foul.
Okay. And
Right,
Foul
he
being
knows that the Rakshasa can still see him, but Foul won't be able to detect him.
true.
So-
Foul won't.
And Foul's the problem, so he's going to go invisible, then move so that the pillar's in the way of the Rakshasa to keep the Rakshasa from nailing him.
Okay, so you'd be right there. Is the yep. So you have full cover from the Rakshasa unless it moves, and
Yep.
Foul can't see you. You're on tiptoes. Make a stealth roll with advantage.
Hack?
I'm not sure why it's green there. Let me just roll again.
Okay.
Weird.
Just roll a
I'm
d.
not sure, 'cause I
Just
didn't
roll a d20 and add your stealth.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, add your stealth because I think it's rolling a d4.
It looks like it's adding a plus D4, and that's what caused it.
Yeah. Why is that?
It should
Oh,
be,
okay,
because
gotcha.
It's marked Shadow
So-
Elf.
Oh
Mark of
right, you
Shadow
get a
Elf.
D4 to shelf.
Yep.
I love the Markov.
Okay, so 13
So
is
it's
yeah,
It's Mark of Shadow that
16
can't
is your
actually use
stealth.
any of the spells.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's pretty much half power at best because of that.
I use
Yep.
a mark of healing half big, and it's just they're so much fun. They're neat little sub bracelets. Mark of shelf.
I
hate
mean,
it.
if he dies here, yes, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be the Marcus shelf, immediately shelved.
Elf of the shelf.
Okay, and a 13 passive perception is able to see that. So, Foul's turn. Foul's gonna continue his tactic of climbing. Goes all the way up. And is gonna hold his action till he sees the shot. Raybar.
Well, hey, I'm gonna make a. Did I have to?
Knock him
Yeah, I
off.
think- Oh, I was gonna start aiming at the Rakshasa, but actually, what do I have? I should check on my other. I've only used one, so let's see. I've got Dazing. Forgot about that. Imagine if I had the one that pushes people.
Gust of wind.
No, there's a shot that pushes people.
Yeah, there's Thunderwave or something like that.
Powerful shot is what it's called.
Okay.
Something like that. But for right now, I'm going to I'm just gonna one shot at the Rakshasa, one shot at Foul. So first one's gonna be at Foul.
Okay.
I've switched out my dice, so hopefully they're not as cursed.
And reminded me your health again, Belgian.
My health is 35 out of 93.
Okay.
First one at the Rakshasa is 29 to hit. So,
29
I'm
hits.
guessing that hits. Yeah. First damage.
Barely.
Why
7
is it
piercing,
so low?
concentration check, which he succeeds.
Alright, and then the second one at Foul.
Non-lethal.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'm
Non-lethal
assuming
is-
non-lethal.
Oh, unless it's 19, it doesn't hit.
It doesn't. I would have had to call it before, but I'm saving my last grit.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Oh, and he gets that grip back because he critted before. Foul does.
Alright, yep.
Yeah, the
Okay.
One time he gets grit back, I actually can't use it.
Hope just
Sorry.
lets out an angry yell as he starts to plummet to the ground.
As you take
21 halved.
21 half, so 10 points of fall damage.
Honestly, that is much better than what I was going to take.
And
You're welcome. You're
Yep.
very welcome.
I would have been 4 points to unconsciousness.
and you are grappled.
Until the start of next turn.
Restrained. Yes, I think.
I'm assuming you willingly failed the check.
Yeah. Hope is still within his senses enough to realize the intent here, despite it delaying his vengeance.
I mean, I'm just gonna drop it next turn, so.
Right.
When you're restrained, can you do any actions or bonus actions?
I think it's just
You try to break
disadvantage.
If I wanted to heal myself using Healing Light again, could I?
Oh yeah, that's easy enough.
Okay, and I will spend 2 more. Just try
Also,
to
you
keep
can drop
myself alive.
concentration as a free action. So after he lands, you can drop concentration and it goes away.
I will do that then.
I heal 8 points.
Yeah, literally the only purpose behind it was to make sure you didn't die, so.
So you drop it as I land, effectively.
As soon as I see you, like, start trying to struggle against it, I'll just drop it.
Does that struggle consume any of my movement, God?
Nope, not
Half
really.
from drop. Half from standing up from prone, probably.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
that.
So as he stands up from prone, just poof.
Oh, I also want to remind you, Scott, there is actually a knockdown status in Tailspire now.
Oh, sweet.
As the thing, like, if you right-click me and hit status, then knockdown, it'll actually knock my mini over.
Nice.
Figure that's useful.
Mm-hmm.
So Hope will stand up and turn toward him, realizing her intent, and will just smile, and then he will actually use... No, I don't think there's anything I can do in this situation, unless it's... I have to attack with the dagger, correct?
You can cast a spell if you wish.
Okay.
If it's a harmful spell, that's okay. Against the creature.
Yeah, it's not like you're
Gotcha.
trying to heal anything. You can probably Eldritch Blast the shit out of him.
Mhm.
He just drags his hand across the dagger and there's a crack between the two, almost like a sort of like an arc starts to generate, and he sends 2 blasts forward.
2 Eldritch Blast forward.
Yes.
As you hit, with both hits, they land square in the center of the chest and then just dissipate.
That's kind of what I figured. Damn it. I also missed. But I think... Okay, gotcha. But that's all he can do.
Mm-hmm. Raksasha. It's gonna pop over here.
I have to say, for all the times it's taken damage, it is a concentration god.
I've just been rolling really good.
I know, I'm just really amused.
It's all
because-
good.
And it actually
Like, I'm
hasn't
not-
been
I'm not
hit that
complaining.
often, to be honest. I think 3 or
I know,
4
I think
times.
He's the only one. I'm
I'm
the
just
only one who's been
incredibly
hitting it.
amused.
I've been hitting it too.
Okay, yeah, it's
I'm
going
just-
to draw out its bow, and Belgian seems to be the one that's actually a threat to it. As you see its wings forced to keep it up, but it feels like it can't go on forever flying like this. So, bow to Belgian's face.
Oh dear.
And a reminder, this is cold damage. 21.
Yep, that hits. Concentration check.
I wish I could impose wish I could use restored balance to
that
impose
was-
disadvantage. But
It
That
is.
would be really busted.
Yep, so he loses invisibility too.
Okay. And with that lost invisibility, you two take 10 points, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 points of ice damage as Fowl unloads his shotgun at you.
That's 35, that would be 20,
Um,
I think.
We all, except Belgian, have a potion. Is that correct?
disadvantage? Yes.
Yes.
all of us, and Foul. Foul does not. He used his.
Okay.
Okay, 20 and 22 to hit.
Yep, they hit.
If it was a held action, it should only be one attack.
True, sorry. So just 19 points of damage.
Belgian is on his last legs, 4 HP.
It might not matter.
And then... Okay, the lair action hasn't done yet, so Warden.
Okay, I'm going to pop out of cover and shoot.
Shoot.
Rakshasha.
Go for it. 22 hits.
Do I get sneak attack? Just
Not with
roll it 'cause
the roll that you made earlier. It's aware that you were there.
I don't get the toggle it. I don't know why I asked. Anyway,
So
time
20,
to roll.
20 for concentration.
And then 8 and 1 are magical piercing.
Okay, so 9 points of damage plus
Psychic.
2 psychic. And he did save again. He got above 10.
God damn it.
Yeah.
We're just not doing
Trying.
enough damage.
We're just not doing enough.
Also, I just looked at my sheet, and I must have used my healing hands, so I can't scrape anybody off the ground.
Okay, now Balgon's
Oh.
turn.
Action. Can you move? Go back just so I can move.
Oh, yeah.
Moving here.
Okay, where are you moving? Oh, there, gotcha.
That would be bonus action and movement.
Fair enough.
There would be another immediate rage on Belgin's turn.
And you rage. Let me get, is the bear up still? Or is that a once a day thing?
Bear,
That's
that
part
is
of
just
it.
his raid.
That's
Just
like
as
how
rage,
his rage
right.
manifests.
Yeah, it's like a
favored rage.
zealot. It's like zealot but doing extra damage
Gotcha.
and stuff like
New
that.
class,
It's
who
just-
dis?
Let's see, I needed to check how to adjust this. It should be +9 instead of +7 for these attacks with rage.
And it is 40 feet away, so it may be disadvantage.
just gonna
forget how
ask that we add two to the rolls here. He is going to move
Sure thing.
to here. Because let's see.
That guy's 60 feet up. So I think
Alright.
out of the range of melee weapons. Thrown
Yeah.
weapons.
Actually, I can do I can throw the javelin at 120 feet at disadvantage.
Oh, then yeah, you can certainly do so.
He is going to heft his second javelin, eye it, look up at the Rakshasa, aim carefully, and then chuck it, and then the third one in rapid succession. Let's see. That would be. First one's a critical fail. Quantity goes down, I'm assuming because he breaks it.
Yep. The Rakshasa actually grabs it in his hand and shatters it.
Yep, second one being fired. That's another fail.
Yeah, flies off towards the other pillar somewhere.
Yep. And with that, that is Balgin's turn. He used all his actions there.
Okay, being commanded to rush this as the spell may be fading, Foul just drops, taking 8 points of damage.
Holy shit, we've been fighting for 3 hours.
It's fine.
Boss fight.
I love it, but I'm also terrified.
The last, since this is the beginning of the round, the last turn of the layer ability is done, and a layer action happens. The Rakshasa is forced down. By magical means, forced down. The wings slowly fading. Takes a little bit of damage. He actually takes all the full damage, sorry.
Splat.
It just takes a little bit of force.
A little bit, a lot of damage.
What's the This is for a different character. My brain's forgetting. What's the feat that gives you proficiency in heavy armor?
Heavy armor.
Heavy armor master.
Heavy armor
Is
master.
is it heavy armor master?
Yeah.
Because I
Let me.
Well, it's heavily armored. Heavily armored
Yes.
master. It gets additional benefits.
Okay,
for
now
wearing heavy armor.
the action is completed. Unfortunately, the two of you who are outside the arena can only watch as curtains of a dome of curtains appears around the two combatants, the two pairs. The Rakshasa, bound by hatred just towards any living thing, and Hope, bound by revenge, needs to kill this Rakshasa. Toe to toe, face to face, and again with Foul and Balgin. So Raybar, you are forced to watch as
well, I still am gonna do something on my turn.
yes.
The only person that can see this would be Warden, but you see me kind of just blank face, and internally, I am begging, like noticing what's happening, and the fact I can't see what's going on, I can't help. I'm just that feeling that I had in the Feywild, Scott,
Mm-hmm.
not being able to help my friend, watching my friends get pummeled, it's building that back up. So I'm just focusing in on myself again, and that feeling, that almost exploding power, just focusing. And I want to help my friends. That's all that's going through my head. Other than that, I can't do anything.
Yes. As you realize, the moment you try to lift your weapon to aim it at them, you realize, just as the other three tieflings, you are now an audience member. Hope, the main event, the final bit. You see, he is just as wounded as you.
Hope will sigh and look at the dagger in his hand. Cracks the crystal. that is on his belt. I need both of yours help if we're going to get out of this. And I'm going to make an attack.
Go for it.
Crit.
That'll do it. That'll crit. So 7 points. Raksasha. He is going to try to command you.
So, okay.
Wisdom saving throw on your end.
Protection from good and evil does what again, Race?
You're trying to possess.
It's
Right,
a
I
charmed
understand.
person effect, basically.
It's charm version. It does not work.
It fails.
Actually, you do. This is not a fiend.
What?
He's a
Fucking
celestial.
Really? What, dude? Oh, now I am gonna be cool. Thanks. I'm
Yes.
sorry, Unique.
This Raksasha is actually a celestial.
Wisdom saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Then he wouldn't have had any disadvantage on any of the attacks. This would
21.
have been over.
Doesn't matter.
He hasn't really been taking disadvantage from that. You succeed, and that's his turn. Warden.
I am going to. Let's see.
Yeah, don't worry,
Good
he
berries-
hasn't been. Yeah.
Good berries, one action. So I'm going to bonus action and movement over to Hope. Not Hope, but like over near Hope. Let me see how far I can move. So someone mark that for me so I can move. Thank you. Let's see. And Hope can see me, right?
Should be able to.
I'm going to throw a good berry at him.
You throw it, and it pings off the see-through curtain of.
We are complete. Yeah, we are completely out of this fight. Yeah.
It is toe-to-toe, boss battle, the last little bit of health.
It is there if you can get it.
Yeah, you could move to get it, I would say so.
Where did it end up, Gale?
Right behind the Raksasha.
So
You're gonna have to go all the way
I
around
tried
him.
to arc it over towards Hope, so I'd say it's probably behind Hope. Do you want me to make like a strength check to see how far I actually throw it or something?
Sure, why not?
For shits and grins, let's go.
Okay. It lands on the top and rolls behind Hope.
Yay!
is it like directly behind me, or am I gonna have to backflip?
Directly behind.
So-
Yeah.
Now, would grabbing it be like a bonus action, like an object interaction, and then it is an action?
Yeah,
or
basically act as a potion bonus action to heal yourself, basically.
bonus action. to heal
This
myself,
is.
okay.
I'm dumb. Certain
Hmm?
types of creatures. There's an S on types.
Oh,
It's
you
a-
don't
it's a-
choose.
It's all of them.
Yep.
I'll share it. I will share it, but it's certain types. I have never played this type of spellcaster before.
I thought
So-
it was odd that you
No,
were
I had always read it to be chosen one type.
Yeah, it would say choose a type of creature.
It does
to
say
go again.
we should leave it be because it's already happened.
Yes,
Yeah,
but for
it's
now
a
on,
creature.
we're gonna rule it
That
as
would be
from
it's
good
all.
and evil.
Yeah, because I'm an
Okay.
idiot and should have reread
Reese,
it.
it
But I was
happens.
like,
No, I read it the same way too. So
It's the easy mistake
Yeah.
to make. It isn't really.
now
worth it.
here's the thing.
Beating yourself up over.
Here's the thing. Balgan and Fowl. I'm not gonna have you fight this out to the death. Eligos. Which one do you want to leave?
Oh boy.
Oh boy! You get to choose what characters you're playing as.
I'm gonna make a roll real quick, but I'm gonna make it a private server so you guys don't know what happens.
You're gonna roll for it. Okay.
I am here for that
One second.
decision.
Do you want to just continue while he's making that decision?
Yes.
Yeah,
Fowl and Baglin, their turn. Raybar. You realize that you could probably throw items down, and if it gets close enough, Hope could probably grab them.
I mean,
But-
the only thing I have that would be worth throwing would be a health potion.
And that would shatter.
Right. I mean, what else do I have in my inventory? Let's see. Let's see.
So
what we
Scott, is
got.
drinking a bonus a bonus action?
Bonus action to heal yourself. Yep.
I have a thing of pocket pizza.
Pocket
That
pizza.
is definitely bad.
It is gross now. No, I'm gonna. You see, Raybar's almost in like a meditative trance. He's just focusing on that. That's it.
Okay.
Drinking a potion is a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay,
Hope.
gotcha.
Okay.
He drinks his potion.
44 plus 4.
Quotes.
16 points of healing is not bad!
It's not bad.
27 plus 16. 23. And I will make another attack roll. I'm still clutching at the gem from my patron.
Mm-hmm.
Another crit.
Sweet. 10.
As I just
17.
cut a swath through its flames.
And you do take, I forgot to add that, but remember to
It's all
take
good.
your cold damage. 7 points of cold.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for meleeing it. The Rakshasa is going to attack. And you see the bow made out of cold flame turn into a mace. It's going to attack you twice.
How hard is it looking, by the by?
It's really bad. Really bad.
Gotcha.
Last legs. So... Hope? How much health do you have?
I have 36 hit points.
Okay.
I do want to point out that you're going to want to grab that berry sooner or later because it only heals 1 HP.
15 to hit.
AC is 11.
Yep. 4. 5 points of bludgeoning, but the second one is a crit.
Okay.
So it is... So the 5 points of bludgeoning first, and then... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, plus 17. Sorry, 19. Math. There's so many radiant.
It's radiant?
Let me do it again. This second one is, because he added some radiant damage to it.
One moment while I check something.
Are you
I
resistant
don't
to
think
radiant?
two things are...
No.
You have resistance to radiant damage thanks to Radiant Soul.
Oh. Well, that
Because I am a Celestial Pact Warlock.
probably saved your life.
That's why one of my backup characters is resistant to cold because they're warlock.
Okay, so
Warm walk, you mean?
that's 25 points of radiant reduced to 12. Yeah. 12 points plus the 5 points.
Okay, that brings me down to 19.
Sorry, plus 11 points of bludgeoning damage from the actual weapon,
Plus 11?
apparently. The 11 cold damage, because that's the weapon, not the radiant.
You're an 8.
Is that... I'm at 8 from 19?
Yep. You are 8 hit points.
Gotcha.
Yep, 7 plus 4 plus 8 plus 17. I am bad at math.
It's okay.
Warden.
I guess I'll throw another berry down.
Boop.
I'm literally just like throwing them.
Yeah.
I got a different-
Bored.
Bored? Okay.
like, I'm not digging his whole charade. I want to fight him, and he's not letting me fight him.
Nope.
So I'm gonna like heckle him from the stands.
Fair enough.
Boo.
You're throwing
Get a
tomatoes
job,
at the
you
man.
hippie!
You're throwing tomatoes at the man.
Yep.
Essentially.
So Balgan and Fowl are still inside the dome. We're gonna wait for that reveal.
I mean,
Raybar.
I'm ready. I'm ready, but
Yep.
we'll wait for things to die.
They will still. They're still fighting. They still have a bit of health left. Gunshots.
So
Barrett.
I'm gonna
Target attacks.
keep focusing on that, celestial heritage style like we were doing in the Feywild, because I want to help them. It's the same thing I've been focusing on when I was in the Feywild when we were in Ninja's Court.
Mm-hmm. Hope. This is it. This is it.
Hope will make another attack.
Okay.
Still clutching his gem. That is not enough.
Raybar, roll a wisdom saving throw
Good.
to see if you can give them advantage for your help, because some things go beyond layer actions.
Nope.
Nope.
It doesn't. No.
Hope will miss.
I can't fucking do anything. God, I hate that. That's the least favorite fucking feeling.
You miss.
We'll cast Healing Light one last time. I heal 2 points. I'm back at 10. And I will, using whatever movement I have left, see if I can appeal to my patron.
Okay.
You want this thing dead or what? I think it would do us both a favor. And with that, I could maybe find your skeleton.
You realize the patron isn't controlling you. It's the dagger. The dagger is your patron at this point. It's consumed you completely and totally. Let's roll to see what the Rakshasa does. You know what? You roll to see what the Rakshasa does. Odds.
Decide your fate.
Yeah.
What am I deciding?
Just roll any dice and even he'll heal himself, odds he'll attack you. Okay. 2 attacks against you. First one. Okay.
Roll bad. Roll bad. Roll bad.
This guy has
Get
a
a
really
one. Get a one.
he has a good
Get a
bonus.
one.
He really has a good bonus to his attacks.
Come
First
on, you big
attack
bastard, Howie!
is an 18 to hit and
That
brings
will
you
hit.
down. 5 bludgeoning, plus 20 radiant.
You see Hope just stumble backwards. And
And-
he tries to make one last slash.
The second hit puts you down before you can do anything else.
And the dagger clatters to the ground and he falls unconscious. Purple blood spilling from his lavender skin.
And the dome disappears. Warden.
I pull out my bow and I shoot it.
You can certainly do so. He's going to turn and stare at you as the arrow collides. How would you like to end him? 3 hit points.
Before he turns around, I want that arrow through his head and falling down on top of Hope.
Okay.
Because it's dying. All of that focus on that celestial energy. You guys just watch as Raybar just instantly
And
As
I'm
soon as
going
combat's done.
to jump. You said it was 5 feet?
Of movement and then falling damage.
I have it.
Yeah.
I have max health, so.
Okay.
I rolled my first death save.
So
I
5.
failed.
But as soon as combat ends, I can't move or anything. I can't because we're still in.
Yep, we're still in combat. But
So
that
you
was
don't
your
roll for
action,
can't-
your movement.
Oh, okay.
I can't actually feed it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But
already
I have the rest of my good berries in hand.
One second. I need to look something up. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so upon the Rakshas's death, before you jump down, it bursts, and the cold energy within melee.
I failed 2 death saving throws.
It's the second
because
fail.
It's considered a crit.
Well, is it a melee attack roll? Because that's what only gets the automatic crit.
It's
Alright.
melee damage, so it's a second fail. You have 2 fails, and
And then
the
he
death
failed his
save
death
is your 4th. So on your turn, if nobody's able to heal you, you're dead.
Understood.
Well, I am
Still
here. I
You
have
are
a
there.
good berry in my hand. I could shove it in his mouth.
As an action.
Yeah, that's the issue, is that I had to shoot the bow.
Mhm.
You are going to die because I had to finish it off.
15 points of falling damage.
Actually,
Whatever.
Yep.
Foul, your possession ends. Does you're still
Yeah.
At
well,
this
that's-
point, so as the first curtain falls, the second one does also. Whose body is there and who's standing?
unfortunately, due to the rolls, Balgin remains standing. At his feet, a crumpled fowl, though Balgin looks remorseful.
A fowl is dead.
Yep, rolls dictated Balgin was a survivor. But on his turn, though, on seeing that Warden's there ready to support Hope, he walks over, snatches the good berry out of Warden's hand, and shoves it into Hope's mouth.
Before you do that, it was an action to kill.
Oh, it was?
Yes, that's what ended the thing.
See, I thought that was the previous turn.
No, you guys were still fighting. It's at this point, you guys ended at the same time, so he died.
I literally can't get there within action.
Wings.
30 feet
Action surge.
used. Fixed my gun earlier in the fight. Even if I action
It's
surge.
what is?
Man, if I had rolled
what is?
differently, Val could just use action surge. Damn.
Action
Oh,
surge
he
is
used action
always
surge.
mid.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't be
Right.
sorry. I mean, the rolls dictated that Val gets a survivor. So.
Right.
Well, I've got something, but it's all Scott depending on how the role play thing with my celestial does, because the way that it worked last time.
Okay, what was it? What is it?
Last time when I did this, that celestial energy just built and built, and I'm hoping I can just release all of it into my wings at once. All of that celestial energy. I don't know.
And
if it
try
does
to
anything
burst
different.
yourself down to me.
I'm literally gonna try to cannon man myself through with radiant energy. I don't care how much damage I take, what I have to do.
Okay.
I've been that trance is just. I'm focusing on my celestial heritage. I'm looking inward to myself. That image of my mother. That feeling, and I'm just building it. That's what that trance was.
Unfortunately, most of the spiritual energy went to giving a Hope advantage. In a place where he
But you
shouldn't have
didn't
had help.
I
You
didn't
didn't give.
give him
Yeah, you
advantage.
didn't. Or else he wouldn't have died.
Right.
You tried.
But it's like there wasn't enough. The roll was too low.
Right.
The roll was too low. He still got advantage, I believe.
Yeah.
I-
no.
I would have
Hope didn't
I would have
get
hit the
advantage.
attack
Yeah,
if I
Hope
got
did-
advantage.
Hope did not get advantage from it. You said that.
Okay.
I rolled low, didn't make the save. I rolled an 8.
Oh, yeah.
and-
So it was an
That's why I
effect
didn't-
that you tried to have, that's right, but that failed. So the energy still was sent out, it just got blocked by the curtain,
Could
by
we have
the layer
regathered it
effect.
just by falling into the
I'm going to say you can make another wisdom saving throw. It's not enough to give you an action to move.
Well, I can use the action to wings and move no matter what. I was hoping that releasing it would. Yeah,
Let him have that.
You have the extra feet, and unfortunately it is not. You would.
I literally can't do anything. I'm
Mhm.
gonna pop wings anyways and get over there, but I can literally only get to like the fucking thing there.
Yeah.
So that's
This
it.
is.
So hope that 4.
Hope ceases to breathe. His
But
blood
he-
begins to pool on the floor. Go ahead, Scott.
But he doesn't close his eye. Hope, you look over at Warden. Not breathing. With only the vision of those you have utter hatred for in your mind. You are now completely possessed by the dagger to fulfill that revenge. And on your turn, you can stand and start your crusade.
Are my allies considered my enemies?
Only those you have said. Only those you have marked as your rival, which I believe is
Plenumbra?
Plenumbra
The woman
and
who hurt.
the Necromancer. Is there another one besides those?
The woman who hurt Mallory. Plucked her fingernails out. That kind of thing.
Right. Penumbra's assistant. So, standing, you don't know where the Necromancer is, but you know where Penumbra is and where Shalon is. And until the other people can do something, you are hell-bent on doing that.
Hope stands, not breathing, and his body has started to go pale. Where it would normally go almost pink from the lavender tint, it has almost gone stark white as all the color drains from his face. His wounds he seems to ignore. And he pays no mind to Warden or to Valgan or to anyone around him. As he picks up the dagger. That's your call, Scott. Is that a high enough insight to figure out what's going on?
He is clearly undead. And you see the dagger almost melded to his skin, ready to stab. And before you guys can do anything else, a figure appears out of the fire and the flame. Appearing out of fire and flame, you see Ulfgar. Ulfgar's deity,
Baranar.
Baranor, of Hearth and Home.
On to the match for moment.
Hope is also humming a tune none of you have heard. I can send it to you guys in the session.
And since
I'm gonna just ask you.
Ulfgar's not here, we're going to end tonight's session there. Actually.
Yup. That's it.
Yeah, no. That's
I'll
it.
use too, and I'll recognize it.
And you all can roll an inside check if you wish.
Other than me.
Yeah.
Scott, I am going to assume Hope's personality no longer plays a part.
Not necessarily. Hell-bent on
I'm assuming
revenge.
I'm assuming Hope's basically just a revenant.
Basically.
I've effectively become the wraith that is in my dagger,
Yep.
for lack of a better term. As such, unless the party stops him, he
Oh.
will leave.
Oh no. Oh, that's not okay. Never mind. A 1 and a 2. Even with God's bonuses.
Oh.
Warden,
Yes?
make a religion check.
Great at those.
It is your turn right after as well.
For once, I'm better than Gale at something.
It's one of the only things that I'm not good at.
Okay, a 15. Yeah.
Or
With that inside, I give you advantage. But yeah, Baranor would not appear like this. And there's only one god that she could be fighting at this point with all the information you've gotten. There's only one who loves trickery and evil deeds like this.
No.
I don't know.
Double checking the name.
I think we were right in our guess.
Sirik, the god of lies. Chaotic evil trickery.
We're not right in our guess.
damn.
Is that who
All-
I'm possessed by?
No, not possessing anyone. Sirik, god of lies, is the one who Baranor had been fighting in this area. And now that his avatar appears in her form, things are about to get dicey.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
And with your recognition, holy light
I am
appears.
still a follower of Baranor.
Yes.
By the way, I haven't renounced her. I just am not a cleric or anything.
Yes, and with Raybar and Ulfgar together, you hearing Warden admit this and realize this. The god knows. And Baranor sends down a pillar of holy fire and death and destruction and kills the god.
See,
Falcon just watches, his jaw drops. I need to aim higher. He just mutters before crouching to the dead body of Fowl, reaching down to gently shut his eyes.
I'm kind of mouth agape, and then I realize that Hope is still probably trudging on.
Mm-hmm.
Almost in a trance.
I'm going to cast Entangle on you.
I will willingly resist. What does the saving throw? Strength?
DC 14.
You still will resist. Nobody should stop you from your goal of revenge.
He said he will willingly resist.
Yes.
I am entangled.
Okay. You're entangled and stopped, and Ulfgar returns with a litany of angel side people, and you hear clapping from the background. Well, that was quite a show.
gunshot. I'm sick of them.
Oh.
You wish to fire upon them?
I'm sick of them. They are annoying as fuck, and they have only caused serious trouble for everybody around here.
While everyone else is here and watching you. Now that Ulfgar has gathered a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, this isn't. Are you sure about that?
And also, you now
Well,
notice that
Hard.
they have their guards around them as well.
Yeah, it's not Raybar, it's me. I'm just frustrated. Raybar.
And Pridest, the leader of the biggest casino and the pseudo head of the council, says, "Well, that convinces us. You have done well. We shall no longer seek ill to your or your kind." And with that, he turns and they leave.
I'll save the rest for Ulfgar next session.
Mhm.
Lorden is too focused on Hope right now.
Hope is almost unresponsive.
And as they leave, they say, "Come, let us see to the defenses, and that no god may have their way with us again." Yeah, that is...
For all intents and purposes, Scott, my HP is still considered 0. Is that correct?
Yes.
I am undead until healed, or undead until free from the curse?
You're
Or do I
gonna have
not
to
have
figure
that
out a way to break a curse. Yeah, it's mainly the curse.
So the curse is keeping me alive.
It
This
is
is a-
keeping you alive, so you're gonna have to get a curse removed and immediately some way to revive you.
Scott,
Mhm.
as a mechanics note, just so that way we know as players, does this take down the timer for Revivify?
Technically, no, it's frozen in time, so Revivify still would work, and with the curse, even if it was, a while later.
Okay.
So
that's the main important
essentially, he's permanently gentle repose.
He is the Sordiner's cat.
part. Okay, he's not dead or alive.
Mm-hmm. But
Glad nobody's a grave cleric.
but he would
Now,
need to get
how
a
does
curse
this play
removed
into-
and revivified within a minute of each other.
Now, how would this play in? Am I completely am I zombified for the purpose of roleplay, or am I just strictly hellbent on vengeance?
Basically, hellbent on vengeance, as in if the other people wish to follow you, you would eventually consider them allies, as long as they didn't stop you.
And I just stopped you.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to put you down.
Next.
Next game.
Am I still within my faculties? I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Or is
you're
this
still
a godlike
intelligent.
situation?
Yeah, you're still intelligent. You're not a brain dead zombie. You just have a single purpose.
So I can glean intent regardless.
To a degree, yes.
Okay. This isn't like the God Plague where I'm almost wholly possessed by a deity.
Hmm. So, if the others wish to roll persuasion to try to help you, even though it may not seem it by actions, that could be within reason. But it's just an extreme version of what you had
Extreme
before.
hatred.
Yeah.
I have to say, I love it, honestly.
Death is bad.
Yep. Welcome, future Strahd.
And it's set up very well narratively, but at the same time, I wish that it wasn't because we couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's frustrating me, to know
If
that I was forced
if
to know.
Ulfgar was here, we would have had no issue because Ulfgar could have done something from 30 feet away.
Right.
Ulfgar has spells for healing, right?
Yes, he
Would've,
does.
but he wasn't in the fight.
But he wasn't here.
Well, he's
Which is
here
not really
now.
your
as in-
fault.
So I'm asking, does he have Revivify and remove curse?
Yes. It is Revivify and Remove Curse, yes.
Does he have them prepared? Is the question.
Remove.
Given what's going on, we actually don't need to worry about it because we will have time for that.
Yeah, like he is still within Revivify even if it's weeks later.
So all you
Oh,
need to do
right,
is basically
I am
buy
per-
time for him to pretty much, like basically next week when he's actually going to be here, we can immediately remove it. It's just Copa now has to deal with the possible threat of every time he does go down, he's going to probably be taken over by that spirit again.
Which is going to scare him.
Spirit guardians.
He should also have Revivify and Remove Curse because they're cleric spells.
Yes,
I mean,
he has them, but he doesn't have
I was
Remove
going to say he's
Curse.
tried using it before after all, so
Yeah, he tried using Remove Curse on you before and it didn't work.
he definitely has them.
He did that for the god,
other-
the god,
yeah, the god
the god
curse.
curse.
Yes.
Yep.
So basically, since I'm not going to be here next week, we're just going to end recording right now.